Yes, we are. All right, welcome everybody. Nice to see you over there on the Twitch chat. Amazing stuff, guys. We are going to go live on YouTube, though, immediately right now. So just give me 1 second here, and we're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how you folks doing? Welcome back to another episode of WWE Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, as always, Conman, and we are going to have a great show here today. Oh, baby, welcome, 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 folks. Nice to see all of you up in here. We're going to get this thing rolling right away, though. All right, so without further ado, let's get it started with the Conman Certified. Make sure you say hi and roll that R. Roll call. So who do we got in here today? It looks like we got ourselves Kendall Glee right up in here. We got Angry Bull TV. Welcome to the live stream. We got Matthew Blackman on Ahmed Al Said. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. We got Anno Karate up in here. We got Lou Dog, Shane the Gamer, of course, up in here as well. Let's take a quick little look over in the sports booth chat. We got ourselves Plug Daddy and Paul Heyman 167. And then over in the Twitch chat, we got ourselves Sophia Barajas, Kura the Man, Sophia Barajas again because I read her name twice, Fortnite Tornado, Awesome 7776, Won't Win, Fortnite again. How you doing, man? And also, let's touch back over here in the chat. We got John Blum right here, which I wanted to mention. So, everybody, John Blum is actually at the show tonight. So, we're going to be keeping a look on him. He is right there from the seats, okay? So, he is at the show tonight. I believe that's the... So, if you're on the hard camera, he's on the side that you can see on the TV over to the right-hand side. So, we'll be looking out for you, man. We'll definitely be looking out for you. Hopefully you brought a Conman sign. I don't know if you did or not, but that'd be pretty cool. But now, everybody, we are also doing something brand new on the shows before the show actually begins, okay? And it's a big shout out to all of the members on the channel. So now that you guys see the join button, I'm going to try to focus on the memberships a little bit more, trying to promote it, trying to make it feel like, you know, it's a big part of the channel, which it is, you know. If you become a member, you support me directly. So anyways, I want to say directly thank you to Rebecca Helfritz, Kultarant, Casey Wood, Baggiest Elk 4120, Cody Begg, Brandon Harbin, Todd 0864, Joseph P. Ali, Shelly M. Bryan, Harold Garner, Noe Velezquez, and Jesse Ennis. Thank you guys so much for your constant support on the channel, for becoming members, and being amazing, amazing community members. So, thank you so much in advance again, but let's get on with the show. Here we go. It is time for Monday Night Raw, and the show tonight is going to start with a bang. We are starting with the Hounds of Justice, the Shield, who are going to deliver a farewell address. I don't know about you guys, but something tells me we might be getting a heel turn. 27 nights till Mania. Is that what Cole just said? Hit it. Shield. Oh, yeah. Here we go. It's time for, of course, the only man that we know all about. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins in the Shield, coming on back down to the ring. Here we go. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins off of a big win last night at the Fastlane pay-per-view. They defeated they defeated Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. Oh, yeah. So, however, guys, I gotta say one thing right here. It sounds like the Shield are done. It sounds like it was supposed to be their farewell match last night. I don't buy into it that it was a farewell match, but we're gonna see how the Shield are tonight. They got new t-shirts by the looks of it, the Hounds, so something tells me they're either trying to milk the cash cow of the Shield, or straight up they just have a longer run in them. I'm not too sure. I don't think we're going to be turning Roman Reigns heel. I don't think that's what WWE is planning on doing. I envision WWE more so turning Dean Ambrose back heel and causing a potential Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns feud into WrestleMania. That's what I would do, guys. I don't think there's any other story there. Like, they might be doing Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin at Mania, and I mean, that's a casuals fan dream, I guess. But honestly, the match that people might want to see, a match that we haven't seen, not since like 2013, is Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns. We will see what happens tonight. Oh yeah, but just remember everybody, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Let's turn this on over to the Hounds of Justice. We're going to see what all goes down here. Do we see Brock Lesnar somehow in this segment? That would make sense. Come out after Seth Rollins. Try to attack him. What if Dean Ambrose lays Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins out, and then Brock Lesnar comes and picks up the pieces on Seth Rollins? Don't know. But Dean Ambrose is here. Roman Reigns. We got to get him up here. Where's Roman? There he is. And Sethy Seth Rollins. We'll be passing this on over to the Shield, though, right now. Let's hear the crowd reaction, everybody. Let's get a Shield chant going on in the chat right now. Yo, Conor McGregor just got arrested, folks.
Over the past few months,
what? Conor McGregor just got arrested.
That life is short, and tomorrow is not guaranteed. So, if last night was the last time ever, I have no regrets.
All right.
I have no regrets because I was in this ring doing what I love with people I love. Last week I asked these guys for a favor and they didn't let me down, and they never have, and for that I'll be forever grateful. Thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. Road to WrestleMania, baby.
And if there are 3 men that need to handle their business, it's us.
Yo.
You see, I haven't had a one-on-one singles match on Monday Night Raw in over 5 months. So I figured we could correct that and have one tonight here in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
You see, Ambrose has got some business too.
Does he? What does Ambrose have some business with?
I don't necessarily know what it is, but I don't think he does either, so that's why we love you, man. Good luck. But the man who has the real business is you. How many years you been chasing the dream?
Oh, they're saying slay the beast. Okay. Yeah, slay the beast, Seth. We got to see Seth slay the beast, right?
I don't mean to speak for him, but that's exactly what he's going to do. Because my man is the main event of WrestleMania. He's going to beat Brock Lesnar. He's taking that Universal Championship. And while he does it, the whole world is going to
Hey, Brian X167. How you doing, man?
Burn it down.
Get a burn it down chant, folks. Burn it down. Come on, Dean. Turn heel. Dean, dirty deeds to Seth. Ah, come on.
It has been quite the ride for those 3 men as the iconic
Something's weird. Is it just the final goodbye? Is there nothing more to read into it? Is that just officially WWE moving on from the Shield? There's no way, right? Seth's in the ring alone. Why is Seth alone in the ring?
He's a busy man.
Probably because they're going to give Seth a promo here, right? Most likely. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, guys, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Once again, my name is Conman. We're going to be live for the entire show today. Now we're moving on over to Seth Rollins, who's going to get a promo. Also, guys, let's hit 108,000 subs. We are so close, only 8 subs away, so make sure you subscribe. But here we go. Sethy Poo has a promo. He's going to focus his attention onto his Wrestlemania opponent, where he plans to slay the beast.
At Fastlane, the Shield burned it down.
They did. They did.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Paul Heyman. Let's hear some words from the Walrus.
Ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the
reigning, defending, undisputed, universal heavyweight champion of the world. Oh, Heyman, you got me, man.
And Mr. Rollins, conqueror in the main event of WrestleMania,
Brock Lesnar. Oh, yeah.
I like that, Paul. Let me try that. Brock Lesnar. The Brock Lesnar that dominates his opponents, right? The guy that dominated the Big Show. He ran through Samoa
Joe Richmond.
Took Braun Strowman to Suplex City. Annihilated Bill Goldberg. That Brock Lesnar. Well, I appreciate the fact that you're doing my shtick for me, Mr. Rollins, but yes, Seth Rollins, that Brock Lesnar.
Heyman's so good.
The Brock Lesnar that had a real tough time getting by Daniel Bryan.
Whoa. Whoa.
The Brock Lesnar that got pushed to his limit by the phenomenal AJ Styles.
All right.
The Brock Lesnar that was this close to being beaten by Finn Balor. That Brock Lesnar.
Interesting.
Yeah. Touche. Yeah, Paul, you know, it seems to me that your client has a bit of a problem with guys who are my size, my stature, of my speed, my quickness, my agility, my style. And with all due respect to Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan, they are incredible in this ring. But there is only one man who is uniquely suited to beat your client at WrestleMania, and it's Seth freaking Rollins.
Yo, man, this is so good. This is so good.
3 weeks, Paul. You know,
Is that it?
That's
3
all you
weeks
got
till
left.
Mania, folks.
So run your mouth. Because I'm going to WrestleMania, I'm taking the Universal title off your beast, and I'm bringing it back to Monday Night Raw.
Where we need it. Where we need it. We need it back on Raw.
You know,
Heyman had a loss for words. That doesn't happen very often.
Now, there will be no slaying of the beast, and not with all due respect
by you, Seth Rollins. You know, you're running down names, but you're not telling the whole story. And people say, I'm the manipulator. Why not tell the truth? Brock Lesnar had no time to prepare for any of those opponents that you can shrug your shoulders all you want.
Are you
no
making
booing.
excuses, Paul?
There's no
Sounds like
booing
excuses.
when Paul Heyman has the mic.
Ooh.
It was supposed to be
right.
Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal, but it wasn't Jinder Mahal. It became AJ Styles. It was supposed to be
Remy
Brock
Firm
Lesnar
300.
versus
Thanks for
AJ
subscribing.
Styles, but it wasn't AJ Styles, was it? No, it became Daniel Bryan. It was supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman, but it wasn't Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman, was it? No, it was Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor. And in each and every one of those cases, Brock Lesnar had 5, 6, or 12 days to prepare for his opponent, right? You sit there and you, with all due respect, you run your mouth like you know Brock Lesnar. Like you've been
EMP
introduced
Potato,
to
thanks for
Brock
subscribing.
Lesnar more than the F5, 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 F5 that he punished you with. You want to meet my client, Brock Lesnar? Allow me to introduce you to my client,
Brr. Oh.
Brock Lesnar.
From Satellite, right? No. Okay, not even Satellite. It's going to be a promo package. Okay, so really, really interesting development with this feud. They are focusing on the fact that Brock Lesnar has, in fact, been pushed to the limit by Daniel Bryan, by AJ Styles, by Finn Balor. Very interesting, because when they focus in on that, Seth Rollins is right. He is essentially the same type of wrestler as those guys. Skinny, quick, agile, strong. That's Seth Rollins. So it's a very interesting way to take this feud. However, Brock's defense being that he has not had time to prepare for those guys, and thus it made sense that they took him to his limit as opposed to, you know, him dominating the competition as he normally does. However, now going into WrestleMania, he has known that Seth Rollins is going to be his opponent since the Royal Rumble. So we're going to get an interesting development story. And also the fact that, you know, it is still freaking Brock Lesnar. This man is a scary, scary man. You should be intimidated, and if you're not, you're a fool.
Since you won the Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar has had these sadistic fantasies in his unrepentant mind of what he's going to do to you, since he has prepared for you in the main event of WrestleMania. You think you know Brock Lesnar? Seth Rollins, you don't know.
Uh-oh. Somebody's coming. Is Brock behind? Wait, what the
God! A German suplex. That's Shelton Benjamin.
What the hell?
Alive. And Benjamin again with another
What?
suplex to
Shelton
Rollins.
Benjamin attacking
Shelton Benjamin.
attacking Seth Rollins. High German again. What? What?
Benjamin's doing the beast's bidding. It certainly
Okay.
appears that way.
But okay. Weird. But does that set up a Seth Rollins versus Shelton Benjamin match for later tonight? If so, I'm down for it. Interesting. Brandon Harbin says payback from Mania 31. What happened at WrestleMania 31 with Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin? Let's see. Mania 31, Seth Rollins. So what is that you're referring to? I don't know what you mean by that there, Brandon Harbin, because WrestleMania 30 wasn't that when Seth Rollins cashed in his contract? I don't know. Anyways, I guess Shelton Benjamin is over on Monday Night Raw. Sure. Oh, shoot. I totally know why the chat is a little bit delayed tonight. I totally put this on, oh, shoot. Didn't I? I don't think there's any way I can fix this. One sec. I totally... Yeah.
Okay, so tonight, guys, it looks like the chat is probably going to be running a little bit behind as I marked normal latency as opposed to low latency. So when you guys react to stuff when you talk, I'm going to probably be a little bit ahead. Anyways, the Big D Zone, thank you very much for subscribing. I will try to keep up with the chat and try to remember what it is we were talking about directly then. Anyways, though, so people are saying no Brock versus Seth. Shelton is a Paul Heyman dude. Is he, though? I don't know. Yeah, he faced and cashed. Yeah, he faced against Randy Orton and cashed in. Yeah, Mania 31. Exactly. So I don't know what the Shelton Benjamin thing is a reference to, but anyways. Okay. O3X, thank you for subscribing. Sean Harrington saying Heyman also managed WGT, World's Greatest Tag Team. Did he? Paul Heyman, World's Greatest Tag Team. Did he manage them? He does. He did at some point. So that at least there's a little bit of a connection then. Okay, cool. Aldrich Arens, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, okay, so that makes a lot of sense actually, and that the fact that Shelton Benjamin and Paul Heyman do have a link to the past. The fact that he just attacked him out of nowhere is very random and a little on the weird side. But I mean, hey, you know, anything, a match between Shelton Benjamin and Seth Rollins is going to be good. Definitely. It doesn't make sense, though, that Shelton Benjamin is on Raw in the first place, considering... Isn't he on SmackDown? But hey, maybe he's on Raw now. Maybe that's his way he was introduced to the brand, you know? Oh, well. All Black says they both went to Minnesota as college wrestling teammates. Oh. Okay. Yeah, All Black, if that's the case, then that's cool. All right, though, we are getting this match here between Shelton Benjamin, of all people, and Seth Rollins. So give me a second here. I will get them all up here. Rodney War Eagle, bro. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, Shelton Benjamin and Seth Rollins going one-on-one along with Shelly Jones. Subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. So, Paul Heyman also on commentary is going to be interesting to listen to. So, Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin.
So I do have a question for you, though, Paul. Is that Rollins and Benjamin now go one-on-one here tonight? Where is your client?
Where is... Here we go. This is a good question.
4 weeks away from WrestleMania, and he didn't show up to work again. I'm sorry, are you doling out Brock Lesnar's work assignments now?
Okay, so there you go. So the way Paul Heyman's just going to sit there and avoid the questions is going to be kind of funny. All right, people saying I thought it starts in 1 hour. No, so, folks, everywhere in the world right now needs to understand that where the United States are located and what WWE runs off of is Eastern Standard Time, or EST, okay? And our clocks all went ahead an hour, so essentially what that means is that WWE's starting an hour earlier for some of you if your clocks didn't go ahead an hour as well. But don't worry, it is 8 p.m. local time, and WWE is starting at the time that it should, as always. But still to come tonight, guys, Batista and Triple H will be having a face-to-face confrontation. But right now in the ring, we have a one-on-one match going on between Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin, who is making a weird appearance on Monday Night Raw. He's normally a SmackDown superstar, so there you go. Okay, let's go with the Twitter poll. So you guys can vote on twitter.com/Conman167 for who will win. So, Shelton Benjamin. Shelton. We'll just go Shelton and Seth Rollins, because I don't know how to spell his last name, apparently. And I'm not going to embarrass myself. So, there you go. Twitter.com/Conman167. Vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win. Either Seth Rollins or Shelton Benjamin. If I have to give my honest thoughts, probably going to go with Seth Rollins picking up the win, picking up that dub in this match. Reminder, everybody over on Twitch, we are live there as well. So make sure you drop a follow as Seth Rollins is starting to burn it down. Stomping the foot on the ground. He is loading it up off the corner. He goes, misses the curb stop as Shelton Benjamin rolls out of the way. High German, but Rollins rolls through that one. Sidestepping Benjamin as he crashes down to the outside. But locked and loaded is Seth Rollins. He's going to burn it down with a suicide dive countered by Shelton Benjamin. High kick, stepping right up, showing off that athleticism of his own. 2, and if Rollins can't knock off Benjamin, how in the hell does he stand a chance against Brock Lesnar? That is a good question. All right. Yeah, guys, don't get mad at the fact that Shelton Benjamin is over on Monday Night Raw, okay? All right? Don't be those people who are sitting there saying it doesn't make any sense because he's on SmackDown. Don't be those people. Of course, anything can make sense, guys. If you think about it, logically put, Shelton Benjamin is employed underneath WWE, right? Logically, okay. So WWE, right up here, he's employed under these guys. And they just were all in the same arena for last night's pay-per-view, Fastlane, right? Both Raw and SmackDown superstars were in that arena. So it makes sense that, you know, the next night on Monday Night Raw, if Shelton Benjamin wasn't doing anything on SmackDown, that they said, hey, we could use you for a fresh matchup against Seth Rollins, because honestly, Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin is a solid match on paper. Nothing wrong with that, and so far it's been a decent match. So that is honestly the only thing you got to keep in your mind, is that, logically speaking, they're all employed under the same people, right?
When did you have your windshield replaced?
I'm doing pretty good, Shane. Thanks for asking, my friend. I'm doing pretty good, but I do want to direct your guys' attention to a couple new features that we have unlocked on this channel here. Thanks to the constant growth from the Conman community, YouTube has now unlocked a couple features on this channel that are only really available for some top-end creators, which is really quite awesome. So, I want you guys to direct your attention over to the join button. It's right beside the subscribe button. Fine boy, thank you for subscribing. And if you press that join button, then essentially what you do is you join the Conman community, alright? For $4.99 a month, your name turns green. You get access to some cool loyalty badges, which change over time. I think we got like 7 loyalty badges or something like that. We also have, what is it? Custom emojis, which are now WWE specific. It's kind of cool, so make sure you check those out. And also, at the start of every single live stream, okay, for the Monday Night Raw, Tuesday Night SmackDown, pay-per-views, yada, 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 we are going to be shouting out all of the members right after the roll call, okay, guys? So, again, if you want to become a member, make sure you either click on the link down in the description below or the join button right beside the subscribe button. If you are on Android, or not Android, if you're on Apple or iOS, most likely you're not going to be able to see the join button, thus you have to click down in the description below if you want to join. We got ourselves a $10 dono right here. We says, the chat was way slow, LOL, was referencing it's Brock's payback to Seth for Mania 31. Also, Brock and Shelton was teammates at Minnesota is the time. Sweet, Brandon, thanks for explaining that. Yeah, this is the kind of the, what's the word I'm looking for? This is kind of like Brock Lesnar's retribution against Seth Rollins. This match here. Payback. Cool. Gage Harris, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But yes, also, guys, we will be restarting the Wheel of Cons and the Wheel of Points and all that great stuff here tonight. So don't worry. We now have a spin on both at this very moment. But let's hear it, folks. Ready to... And by the way, we've got ourselves a new boss.
In nature, it may contain on your knees, dog. Discretion is advised.
We're back live on Monday Night Raw.
Oh hell!
Bow down to the king. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see, folks. A little bit of bowing down to the king, right? But anyways, Shelton Benjamin doesn't plan on bowing down to Seth Rollins in this match, as he sends him outside of the ring with a hard whip. Down he goes to the outside of the ring. We're going to roll just a couple quick little ads. I know that I didn't really get around to it during the commercial break last time, but I got to get to it right now as we're about a half an hour in. Shelton Benjamin, hard clothesline there. Delivered to Seth Rollins.
Hold on, hello.
You taking a phone call?
Wait, is Paul Heyman taking a phone call?
Business name, Renee. Nonetheless,
Yep.
Mr. Heyman,
Paul Heyman taking a phone call. Is it Brock Lesnar on the other end?
Benjamin.
I would think so. Loco! I don't know the rest of your name. Thank you for subscribing. Paul Heyman saying not a close Twitter poll. Oh, geez, is it ever not? No, 87% behind Seth Rollins. It would be really, really, really weird if Shelton Benjamin beat Seth Rollins here, wouldn't it? Just be super weird. Oh, man. Oh! What the hell? 1, 2, bridging up his... I thought they were going for a different move there, but Shelton Benjamin sends Rollins all the way up. Oh, he hits a Hurricanrana, and down goes Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin as Benjamin runs face first into the corner turnbuckle. Read your donation, man. I did, man. I read the $10 dono, my friend. I did. I even ran the donation. We had Triple H play in the background. Seth Rollins with a hard chop to Shelton Benjamin there. I'm not used to commenting Shelton Benjamin. Oh, man, up and over goes Sethy Poo. Ducks underneath. Look at him go. Sling blade delivered, and now Rollins is quite rolling here. He has an opportunity to start rolling against Shelton Benjamin. The sling blade was definitely a nice start here. Here we go. Right back in. Oh, up and over he goes. Shelton Benjamin, clothesline attempt. Kick to the back of the head as Rollins now advances slowly in this match. Going up for a springboard. Clothesline catches Shelton Benjamin flush in the jaw. Here's the cover. 2. Kick out by Shelton. Cole Crockett, thank you very much for subscribing. We got IB Queefin. My butt makes noises. IB Queefin, thank you for your $2 dono. Oh, man. But here we go. Is Seth Rollins loading it up? Is he looking to burn it down? Super kick misses right there onto Benjamin. German delivered. Just a bit of a... What's it called? Just a bit of a foreshadowing for their match at WrestleMania. You know, Seth Rollins is going to be taking a lot of German suplexes in the coming days. The coming weeks, I should say. Definitely good. Your chat is so slow, Con. I know, I apologize, guys. I turned on the normal latency mode as opposed to low latency mode, and we are paying really, really deeply tonight with the live chat being so slow. I do apologize, everybody. And there's no way that we can fix it mid-live stream. I literally have to start a completely new live stream if we were to do that. Oh, Rollins super kick to the midsection. Here comes Rollins. There's a second kick. Drops Benjamin down. Curb stomp to Benjamin. 1, 2, 3. It's game over. Seth Rollins picks up a very clean win. Nicely done. Nicely done. If you guys want a little bit less delay tonight with the live chat, make sure you guys head on over to the Twitch TV chat or over to Sports Booth. Both of those ones are very, very good. If you want as live as possible chat, make sure you go to Sports Booth, as that is literally in live time, okay, guys? You can literally see me. I think it's like a millisecond delay or half a second delay or something like that, as opposed to this like 30-second delay on YouTube. But Rollins picking up a nice little win there over Shelton Benjamin. Decent match to start off the show. Yep, not too bad. But reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you remember to leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for 108,000 subs. We are getting so very, 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 very close to 110,000 subs. I never thought we would get this close. I never thought we would be here. Ooh, all right. Finn Balor. So Balor Club is running wild here. The Intercontinental Champion, who was left off the show last night, has a big match right here. And this is kind of cool, considering the fact that Seth Rollins and Finn Balor do have that history. It's just the little details that WWE is starting to focus on more, right? Are they going to have a little stare down here as they walk past each other? Or are they just going to smile and shake each other's hands? There you go. Smile and shake each other's hands. Nice to see. So the feud kind of continues, but it's a feud out of mutual respect between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Continue to plant those seeds, WWE. I want to see a full-fledged feud over the Universal Championship one day between Balor and Rollins. All right, so what's he in action with? I don't know. But we are going to find out.
Well, to be fair, as impressive as Finn Balor has been since arriving in WWE, you can't argue the fact that Balor never pinned Bobby Lashley, who was the reigning Intercontinental Champion at the moment. It was Lio Rush. Bobby Lashley.
Jordan should be returning by WrestleMania. Is that the case? KD, thanks for following me over on Twitch. Jordan? Oh! Bobby Lashley on the Titantron. Why? Is Bobby coming down for his title? This is weird. Yep. Okay, guys, good. So we got some follow-up on the story from last week. We are going to be getting an Intercontinental Championship match, and that is up next. Finn Balor and Bobby Lashley for the IC title. Oh, yeah. Honestly, guys, I say this, and people are probably not going to like it, but I truly, truly do mean it. Bobby Lashley is like, he's literally in like the perfect role right now. You don't want him in anything more, you don't want him in anything less. You want him hanging around the upper mid-card, involved as being like a top-tier heel, but not going to be a top champion. You want him to be that guy who bounces back and forth from the main event scene in the mid-card, kind of on that upper mid-card level, kind of like Sheamus was for a while, right? On that upper mid-card level, being a dick and being the guy that babyfaces can either overcome or have a good story with. Honestly, I think he's in the perfect position right now. I wouldn't want much more done to the character of Bobby Lashley. Maybe a pairing, like, if you're talking about losing Lio Rush from Bobby Lashley's side because they were teasing the split, they seemed like they were going to split, then they didn't, but now it seems like they might again. I heard rumors, like some people suggesting Stokely Hathaway, now that he is signed by WWE, why not give him the microphone and put him right beside Bobby Lashley? Swap out Lio Rush for Stokely. I don't know, guys. I think probably not going to happen there, but Stokely Hathaway would be really, really good alongside Bobby Lashley. He really would. Who is going to win? We are going to ask that question right now as I post this over on twitter.com/Conman167. Toasty Cooks, thank you for subscribing or following me over on Twitch. So who will win? Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor. Hashtag IC title. Beautiful. Alright. Twitter poll is now live, folks. Head on over there once again, twitter.com/Conman167. Vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win. But also, guys, tonight, the return of the wheels are underway. We are going to bring this up right now. The Con Artists and the Bob Club. All of you amazing, amazing people right now. Just give me a second. I'm going to take a second to figure out which one is which here. Sorry, guys. One sec. It's not showing up. I honestly don't know. Why is that not showing? Oh, it is. Oh, it's already on the screen. Okay. I was like, what the hell is going on here? There we go. So, let's get physical up in here. Let's spin some wheels. There we go. So, the Con Artists are at 0 points. The Bob Club is at 0 points. We are starting off fresh here today. Alien Vlogs, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Thank you for being an amazing supporter on the channel. Welcome to the Con Man community. But now, starting the spinning off on the Wheel of Points. Remember, it's $5 gets you a spin on the Wheel of Points. 10 gets you a spin on both. 50 points, though, for the Bob Club starting off this week. All right. But now, flipping on over to the Wheel of Con Man, and let's see what do we land on here.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Jackpot! Jackpot! Jackpot, folks. The Con Artists just hit a jackpot already. 1,000 points. Are you kidding me? Crazy. Yo, what? They've got 1 billion followers on everything? Wow.
likes and retweets than I do. I don't know what the problem is. I seem to be really likable online. Let's use
Oh, Corey Graves. Corey Graves, don't ever change, man. He's too funny, honestly. Corey Graves, his commentary is hilarious. The fact that he just called his Twitter game out, he's just like, I don't know why I don't get more likes or retweets. Probably because I'm so liked online. He's a dick online. It's awesome. All right. But now, let's get this thing going. It's Intercontinental Championship match time. No Lio Rush coming down to the ring with him. So I wonder if Lio Rush and Bobby Lashley are officially done together. Or if there's more to it. I sure hope so. Ooh, guys, also, everybody right now listening, SummerSlam tickets are on sale this Friday at 10 a.m., okay? Mark it down right now. If any of you are planning on going to SummerSlam, tickets are on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Once again, SummerSlam tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Myself and Bob are going to be there. We're going to be doing fan meetups outside. Well, at least we're going to try, all right? We're going to do our best to do some sort of fan meetup somewhere. Might not be anything too official, but we're going to try. But we will be at SummerSlam. I'm going to be buying the tickets this Friday myself, and super excited to go. So if any of you guys want to go to SummerSlam this year, consider getting your tickets. They are going to sell out fast. Toronto is a hot seat for WWE. The tickets go super fast, okay? So if any of you want to come once again to SummerSlam, myself and Bob will be there. We are going to be trying to do some sort of fan meetup. I don't know how, I don't know what, we will figure out closer to the day. But again, if any of you want to go to SummerSlam, we will be there.
He has been as intense,
all right,
as aggressive as I've ever seen him in his entire career.
I feel like the way Bobby Lashley
let's do this thing. Ring the bell, referee, and let's get going. Where's SummerSlam? SummerSlam is in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, so it's literally like an hour and a half from me. There's no way in hell I wouldn't be going to it, right? I'll be there for, I believe, TakeOver and SummerSlam, and then I'm going to be back here on the Monday for Monday Night Raw, live streaming with all you guys. So yeah, unfortunately, what it means is that there will not be a SummerSlam live stream this year, and I think a lot of people, I am going to upset by that. But when it's super close and it hasn't been in Toronto in like 15 years or something ridiculous like that, I have to go to it. There's just no other option. So yeah, I apologize. I won't be live with SummerSlam here, but myself and Bob, we're going to be doing some sort of like live recording there. We're going to be doing some sort of vlog, something like that. We're going to make a fun video for you guys from SummerSlam weekend, so don't you worry. But unfortunately, there won't be any live stream for SummerSlam. How you doing, Alien Vlogs? Thanks again, dude, for becoming a member. Nice to see that we got a few more people becoming members up in here. But man, Finn Balor's just getting wrenched on by Bobby Lashley at this very moment. What's an SMS fee? Some sort of like texting fee, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh man, big drop kick there from Finn Balor.
Stunning Lashley momentarily, and the Intercontinental Champion now. Oh, look at this power. Just flat out
man, oh man, Bobby Lashley though just backing up Finn Balor, and now he's charging into the corner. Sidestepping was Finn Balor there though. Insecurity, but caught. Oh my! Oh! What a vicious elbow delivered from Bobby Lashley, catching Balor in the side of the head, knocking him a little loopy as Balor is in deep trouble. The almighty one, Bobby Lashley, got something deep in mind. Oh, no. He's back over. Finn Balor with a drop kick, and that knocks Bobby Lashley down. If he was in a Royal Rumble, oh, yeah. He was in a Royal Rumble, Bobby Lashley would be eliminated at this moment. But look at this. Finn Balor backing up, lines it up, big pound kill out, and oh my God, my English isn't working as we go to commercial break. Yo, I apologize. My English sucks today. But anyways, guys, yeah, so far it's been decent. This show has been decent so far. Randy Orton says, because on Twitter they say I may get charged for SMS fees. Well, I don't know any reason why you should be getting charged for SMS fees on Twitter. I'm the wrong person to be talking to, all right? I know, right, Cody? The ads are ridiculous tonight. We have already had, like, what, 4 ad breaks? Jeez. But reminder, guys, if you are really enjoying the show, make sure you do leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Let's get this going up. I want to hit 108,200 subs tonight, okay? Can we get another 150 by the end of the night? If we can, that would be absolutely amazing. Brandon, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. We're going to roll a couple little ads right now. So, there we go. Cool. Con, I'm Craft the Man. Man, that's a tough name to read. Alien Vlogs, so you're Craft the Man on Twitch. Well, dude, thank you so much. Welcome over to the YouTube chat. Nice to see you. Oh, yeah. I'm going to read a couple things over in the Twitch chat right now. I want to say a big shout out to Killer NQGO214. How you doing over there, man? Along with Multic and Gamerman79. Nice to see you guys over in the chat. Also, Paul Heyman, Tier Nanner Thup, and Bales.
Well,
hey, can you answer the questions, old?
But with the new Trivago app,
oh, the questions thing. Here we go. We got a couple questions also.
And with a 24-hour reception.
Bales is asking, should Chad Gable or Elias be in the IC title picture? They put on great matches and would be good to see. Your opinion, please. Elias? Yeah, I think Chad Gable's busy with the tag team division right now. But yeah, I'm okay with either of those guys being in an IC title picture. I think Elias really should be, to be quite honest, man. You want to see Ambrose versus Undertaker at WrestleMania, so what if WWE give him that match as a last-minute push to get him to stay? No. Nelson Marino, thank you for subscribing. Now, at this point, guys, Undertaker, his body isn't holding up, and if you are literally bending over backwards to try to get Dean Ambrose to stay, and you're like, it's going to take a Undertaker match, and it's going to take lots of money for him to stay, and it's going to take Shield reunions, and it's going to take this, it's going to take that. At what point does the guy just say, I really don't want to be here anymore? Right? And honestly, at that point, right? If the guy doesn't want to be here, he doesn't want to put his body on the line anymore. He doesn't want to literally be traveling around the world. He just kind of wants his own thing. If that's what he wants, man, we owe him the respect to do that. He's put in so many years. Whatever happens with Dean Ambrose is going to happen. I hope he resigns, but you should not have to throw Undertaker matches at him to get him to resign, right? The guy should want to be here, and if you don't want to be here, there's other people who do want to be here, right? And this is not a shot at Dean Ambrose. This is just straight up facts. Other people want to be in the WWE, and if you don't, I would rather WWE take that money and put it into developing new people who want to be here for the long run, who want to be the next Kofi Kingston, who want to be the next, who else is a veteran? Like the next Triple H or whatever. Be there for their whole career, right? Thank you so much, Killer. I see all the cheers right there. Thank you very much, dude. But anyways, Finn Balor off the ropes. Bobby Lashley, oh, he just caught him with a reverse STO into the cover, hooking the outside leg, and a kick out by Balor, keeping that IC title around his waist. Beast versus the Animal, Brock Lesnar versus Batista. Maybe.
Bobby Lashley has shown no signs of fatigue.
The rumor is Undertaker will be at Mania, but won't have a match. He will just have a segment. And honestly, guys, at this point, that is where Undertaker should be. Last year was... Guys, when we talk about the Undertaker streak, we remember it up until Brock Lesnar broke it, right? And the Undertaker's mystique at WrestleMania. That's what we remember about him. You don't want to be hurting the guy to the point where he's delivering 2-minute matches against John Cena or whatever, right? It's just, it's so sad to see, and that's not what you want to see at WrestleMania. You just want to see an actual good match with Undertaker, and you don't get that anymore. Unless he is in perfect ring condition and knows he can go for a 20-25-minute match, it's best to just kind of call it quits, dead man. It sucks, but it's true. Thanks again, Killer. Keep it up with those bits, baby. Question. Since when has WWE ever confirmed someone was leaving before they left? As you might have guessed, releases do not count. Yeah, I know what you mean. The last time that WWE kind of did a contractual storyline is the CM Punk storyline from 2011, I'm pretty sure. Right, where CM Punk was going to walk out of the WWE with his with the WWE Championship. He wasn't coming back. His contract was up and all that stuff. Yeah, that was a story. That turned into a storyline. But yeah, I don't know. We'll find out with Dean Ambrose how this all goes. But here we go. Bobby Lashley looking for some big move. Oh, man, Finn Balor back body drop rolls through. Oh, what a drop kick catches Bobby Lashley flush in the jaw. And here you go. Finn Balor starting to roll. Bobby Lashley charges in the corner. Big boot catches Bobby Lashley in the face. Now Balor, big forearm there. He's starting to roll. The much smaller Balor taking it to Bobby Lashley. Another forearm knocks him down this time. And Finn Balor's got a chance here to defend this IC title. Hold on to this thing for just a little bit longer. Come on now, Finn. Right into the corner. Big chop onto Bobby Lashley. All right. Irish whip. Countered there. Finn Balor up and over, but caught. Caught by the Dominator. Kicks the hands away. That was a nice little move there by Bobby Lashley. Double leg takedown. Double stomp from Balor. Oh, hey Keegan. How you doing, man? I don't read every comment. Don't be a jerk. You think it's a storyline, man? Yeah, most likely. It's probably going to be a storyline. Finn Balor. Or wait, storyline? I don't know. Whatever. Can't remember what I was saying. Anyways, domination from Bobby Lashley right now, putting him up, looking to flush him down the toilet. Don't know why I said that. Here's the cover. Roll up, kick out by Bobby Lashley, staying alive in this match. Now Balor goes up and around. Bobby Lashley's got him though. Oh my God. Thrown right into the... Oh! Balor hanging up on the top turnbuckle. Bobby Lashley's got an opportunity. He gets hit with a sling blade, though, as Balor crushes him down to the ground. Oh, man. Again, Bobby Lashley first up to his feet, though. I don't know how he keeps getting up before Balor. Big drop kick into the corner. And, folks, I believe that's going to set it up. Oh, yeah. It's going to set it up. Here comes Finn Balor. What? It's Lio Rush! Lio Rush ringing the bell. Lio Rush ringing the bell. No way. Oh my God. Lio. He's got the belt. He says this doesn't belong to you. No way. Bobby Lashley, though, tries to take advantage of this. Oh, big kick right there. Lio Rush to the side of the head. Look out for Bobby Lashley, though. Finn! Oh, spare! To new Intercontinental Champion. Are you freaking kidding me? They just took the title off of Balor? Yo, I said that Bobby Lashley was in the perfect position. I didn't mean give him the title. No. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Lio Rush got him that title back. Wow. And new Intercontinental Champion. Wow. Taking the belt off of Finn Balor. That is a, okay. If my thought process is correct, Finn Balor should be challenging Bobby Lashley and maybe some other people in some sort of multi-man match at WrestleMania. But if the reason that they took this title off of him is because Seth Rollins is going to be getting the Universal title, and they want to see a Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins match for the Universal title, then maybe, just maybe, this is the way that they get to it. Alright, maybe. I don't know for sure. But it could be a way to get to that match. It could be a way to get to Seth Rollins and Finn Balor one more time. You know, we could. Bobby Lashley was entertaining in that match. He looked really good. Don't want to see the title taken off of him, but they might take this in a good direction. Here we go. Backstage.
Question now, will that same success carry over to Lashley's teammate from last night? A man who tonight goes one-on-one with the big dog Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin. Baron, people are talking about the comments you made about Roman Reigns, the ones you made 1 week after he left to battle leukemia. Some called them harsh, others called them totally out of line.
What did I even say?
Well, why don't we refresh your memory?
Last week was single-handedly one of the most emotional
This is
nights.
last week, guys.
But that was last week, and life goes on. Now, personally, I wish Roman Reigns the best in his battle with leukemia. But professionally, if he comes back, I hope it's not to Raw.
Fine. I said it. But I'm not going to walk around here and worry about hurting people's feelings. You know what, Charlie? I'll say it again. I wanted Roman Reigns gone from the ring. But now he's back. Great. But you can't tell me overcoming that disease didn't take its toll. There is no way Roman Reigns is 100%. And tonight, his friends aren't going to be able to save him, and he's going to get exposed. Roman Reigns dropped the ball, and I picked it up. And I've been carrying Raw ever since. So tonight, I'm going to house train the big dog.
Corbin and Reigns live tonight. Well, you know, folks, Ronda Rousey
All right.
says she's playing by her own rules now. The baddest woman on the planet made the shocking choice of making sure
That was solid. Baron Corbin, guys, I will say this time and time again. Me and Bob.
Why did Ronda do this? We'll find out next.
Okay. I understand that people don't like Baron Corbin, right? People who don't like Baron Corbin, it's perfectly reasoned, right? The guy can be a little bit of a drain, you know, he drains the energy out of the arena sometimes. However, one thing I will always say about Baron Corbin, and one thing that me and Bob always say, his moveset is unreal. The end of days, the what's it called, the deep six, the thing where he slides out underneath the bottom rope, comes back in, delivers the clothesline. All those moves are high impact moves that make up a fairly decent moveset. The choke slam that he's added in, the choke slam onto the knee, you know, these are good moves from Baron Corbin. His moveset is solid, and it's always been solid. His mic work was left, you know, he was leaving a little bit left that we needed. We needed something more from Baron Corbin on the microphone. However, sometimes the best way that you get better is by simply being thrust into a position where you are forced to get better on the microphone. And he kind of was. He was thrust into that Raw general manager position, put out there week after week after week with a microphone in hand. And now that he's not being overexposed in every single segment like when he was the Raw general manager, he is okay in small doses. His mic delivery is actually pretty good at this point. You know, it's come a long way. You got to give credit to people where credit is due, and Baron Corbin, the credit is definitely due for how much he has improved over the last couple years. Really has. You'd think back to the guy who was like balding, right? But he had this stringy hair, the lone wolf character, and to take him to where he is now, you never would have thought of that. Never. So, I'll say this much. Kudos to Baron Corbin for getting a little bit better. We're gonna roll a couple little ads right now, guys. So, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can also see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner if you do subscribe. If you do follow me over on Twitch, you can see your name pop up on the bottom right-hand side of the screen as well. But we are rolling these ads right now, as Monday Night Raw will continue as we come back. Should be a good show here tonight. Austin Meyer saying, I don't like his character, but I like his music and his in-ring ability. Okay, I can accept that. I can absolutely 100% accept that. That's a good way to go about it, man. Randy Simmons says, Corbin has good ring performance, sucks at promos, and needs someone to take his social media away from him. Oh, well. Jay Clark, thank you so much for following me over on Twitter. Nice to see you. We got Mavens who followed me there as well. And Nathaniel Cormier says, who is ready for Seth Rollins to be the next Universal Champion? Yes, yes, yes. Burn it down. And Kevin, thank you for following me. Deshaun Porter as well. Thank you for following me. Oh, yeah. Don't think we got any other followers? We do. Adam Harris. Thank you for following me. Nice job, guys. If you want to follow over on Twitter, then please do. You will get a little shout out. I will try my best to make sure I say hi to every new follower over there. Oh, yeah. Con, after Bret Hart, who was the second greatest Canadian wrestler ever. Ooh. Second, Chris Jericho. But he's... Okay, I'm a little biased there. Chris Jericho's my favorite of all time. I had to think about that. So, hang on. After Bret Hart, yes, Bret Hart is the greatest Canadian wrestler to ever live. No doubt about that, without a question. Second best? Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to Chris Jericho. Even though I think he was originally born in the States, he's Canadian, so I'll give it to Chris Jericho. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot. But here comes the badass Ronda Rousey, who is really taking Twitter and the wrestling world by storm. No more Mrs. Nice Bitch, says Ronda Rousey. She is ready to expose the business for what it is. However, we will see if Ronda does try to expose the business here on live TV, or if WWE is going to be a little smarter than they were with that one promo. Kyo Free Fire, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Nice to see you up in here. If you guys have not done so, though, again, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can also make sure you hit on that join button right here on YouTube to become part of the Conman community today. Oh, yeah. What about Edge? What are you saying, Edge? I don't know. The Tampa Bay Lightning look unstoppable. Dude, they're a good team. They're a really, really good team. Do I watch MWL? No, I have not. No, I do not. So this is just the recap from last night. So Ronda Rousey coming down actually made sense last night on Fastlane. You know, like, it made sense. She wanted Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Marched straight down and punched Becky one time, causing a disqualification. Made a lot of sense. It really did. Here we go, though. Here's Ronda Rousey.
You can all take your applause and shove it. You think I give a damn about what any of you bandwagon bitches think?
Whoa.
You think I was going to forget you all chanting you deserve it after I've been beaten with a stick? No wonder Becky's your hero. She's the hero you deserve. She's a coward, just like all of you. Every single one of you booing me, you would cower in front of me if you couldn't hide in a crowd behind the safety of a barrier.
Wow.
But for Charlotte and Becky, there is no barrier. This may be your church, but there is no sanctuary for you here. I've come to desecrate your place of worship. I'm going to embarrass and humiliate both Charlotte and Becky on the grandest stage of them all. That's why I got Charlotte disqualified last night. I need to make 100% sure I can embarrass, I can expose Charlotte and Becky and the WWE as the carny con artists they always have been.
Wow.
I'm walking through Becky, and I'm walking through Charlotte, and I'm walking out of WrestleMania still Raw Women's Champion. No one can stop me.
Damn.
In fact, the WWE has my permission to make this into a handicap match. Me against the two of them. I'd be embarrassed if I even broke a sweat. Becky is a joke. Charlotte is a joke. And anyone who believes in this whole charade is a joke.
Wow.
A supremely confident Ronda Rousey. Confident, flat out rude.
Summed that up pretty quick.
Rousey looking to humiliate and expose Charlotte, Flair, and Becky Lynch.
Dana Brooke?
It's hard to disagree with Ronda Rousey when you see the look in her eyes when she makes these statements.
All right, so Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke.
Okay.
Enough, Ronda. I think we've heard enough of your venom tonight. And at this point, I have nothing left to lose.
All right.
I'm not gonna let you disrespect WWE. I'm not gonna let you disrespect the WWE Universe. And I'm not gonna let you disrespect the women's locker room.
Okay.
I might not be some big-time fighter, but I love WWE. I love this business.
Okay.
I've worked my tail off to be here, to earn the respect of the women's locker room, and to prove that I belong here.
Okay.
Each week on Raw, I fight for a chance. And I don't even get the time of day, let alone a match.
Okay.
So, I might not be on TV. And I'm not a household name like you.
Get to the point.
But all I want is just a chance. Ronda, it's the night after a pay-per-view. And usually you issue an open challenge. My name is Dana Brooke, and I accept.
Bold move, Dana.
I don't know what kind of... Oh, Ronda Rousey doesn't care. Seems like Dana's been drinking that Becky Lynch Kool-Aid.
Oh! Yes! 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 Yeah! Oh, Ronda Rousey just going right after Dana Brooke. Oh. Oh, plants are down. Dana Brooke, nice try. All you wanted was a chance, and nope. Nope. There's your chance. Take that chance, and here's your broken arm. Holy crap. That is too funny. Man, oh man, Ronda Rousey. Oh! Oh my God, Ronda Rousey. That's not funny right there. She just hit the referee. Holy crap. Backing everybody up. And Rousey just leaves the ring. Yo. Wow. All right, so Ronda Rousey going by her own rules. Dana Brooke tried to do something. Nice try, Dana. Nice try. But regardless, guys, that was fun. That was funny as hell on Dana Brooke. I'm sorry, guys, but I found that so funny. Man, oh man. All right, just the way that Ronda just kicked her. Thrust kick to the middle of the chest, and it was game over for Dana. Like, seriously. Wow, all right. Anyways, nice try with a joke there, Cody. Damn, that was a little bit fun. Okay, I got to take a little look at some Twitter stuff right now, so we have some few people who follow me over there. Gary McCartney, thank you for following me over on Twitter. Sam Hops as well. Blake, Raymond Boston, thank you guys. But here's John Blum as well, and here is his photo from his seat tonight. This is a member of the Conman community, and this is where he's sitting tonight. Good seats, man. Those are pretty good. We probably won't be able to see you, but those are pretty good seats, man. Definitely jealous. Ribblesome, what he send? He says, "Ooh, baby!" And it's Triple H and Batista, getting a little hyped up for that one. How about you guys? Are you excited to see Batista and Triple H later on tonight? I don't know when it's going to be, but we are going to be getting it. Actually, they're probably hyping it up right now. Imagine if Ambrose drops a pipe bomb. That would be cool. That would be cool. Definitely would be. Alright though guys, Jesse Anderson, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. If you have not done so, please make sure you do slap a like on this video. Also make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. If you guys are really enjoying the channel, you can always drop a donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little, alright? If everybody just drops $1, that goes a long way, okay? We don't need these giant donations by everybody. If you drop $1, it helps out the channel. It's as simple as that. If you really want to help out the channel, you can click on that join button and become an official part of the Conman community today. Okay, so Justin Gentry asks me, what do you think will be the main event of Mania? We keep hearing them say Raw Women's Championship and Universal Championship as the main event. Honestly, man, it's going to be the women's title match because anything less would be a letdown at this point. When have you had the opportunity for a women's title to main event WrestleMania like this, right? So you got to take advantage of that while you have the feud going on. However, you know, like, they're hyping it up as just a double main event. They're going to hype it up as a triple main event, probably with the WWE title and Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan and all that stuff as well, right? So yeah, I think it's just their way of saying, you know, there's multiple main events. We all know the main event is the last match of the evening. They could try to sell it as a multiple main event as much as they want, but the main event is the last match of the evening. It's what everybody sits through the entire show to see. Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Ronda is going to be the main event. I would think so. Cody Beggs says, I hope this segment is a full brawl pulled apart by the whole locker room. Dude, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'm down for it. Give me it. Yep. Give me a whole-on brawl between Batista and Triple H 3 weeks ahead of WrestleMania. Okay, maybe not 3 weeks ahead of WrestleMania. But see, face-to-face tonight, then you can build up on that for a little bit. But I think the go-home show should be the big brawl, right? To hype up the final a little bit. But they do need to have a brawl at some point. They do. They need it. Here we go. Oh, man. That music means one man is entering the arena. You guys know him. He's going to make you fade to black. It's Aleister Black, baby. Get ready. As he is going to sit up like... I'm going to literally be like Aleister Black here, alright? How'd you like the eye contact? Were you uncomfortable? I hope so. Alright. I think we are getting... Is this a tag match here tonight? I honestly don't know if this is a tag match or not. Most likely Ricochet and Aleister Black teaming together. Yep, tag team match. And then we are going to get the... Whoop, oh yeah, the Ricochet. He'll be coming on out next. Come on, turn around and let's see Ricochet's music hit. That is for sure. He is intimidating. No question about that. How you doing over there, Captain Solomon? Nice to see you over in the Twitch chat. Reminder, guys, if you would like to go on over to Twitch, make sure you do so. You can get a nice little shout-out by following me over on Twitch. It pops up on the screen. It's great stuff. So yeah, make sure you join the Conman community over there. Here we go. It's the one and only. Oh yeah. Probably I'd say one of my favorite superstars right now in the WWE. Oh, we need a $25 one and only front flip here. Yeah, we need it, folks. We should, if anybody wants to, now's the time, as Ricochet is here. Oh yeah. Ricochet. Love this man. So good. Now, actually, guys, we got to pass the question on to you. Who do you think is going to be the bigger star? Is it Ricochet or Aleister Black? Let me know. Who do you think is going to be the bigger star? Ricochet or Aleister Black? Yeah, honestly, JNN, it has been pretty enjoyable. I've enjoyed her entire run here. Been saying it right from the start. Ronda Rousey has been very entertaining. She really has.
Mr. McMahon will address Kofi Kingston. Plus, after a vicious attack, Shane McMahon explains his actions on SmackDown Live. 8/7 Central, only on USA.
All right, tomorrow, just announced Vince McMahon will address Kofi Kingston. Is that just announced? Awesome. All right, so we're going to get some more story being told there. That's all I want to see. Seriously, it's all I want to see is just that story continue to move forward. They're moving in such a good direction with that story. Honestly, the story of Kofi Kingston's rise is amazing. Yash Styles, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Conman community. Here we go. We're getting a few more people. Hey, aw. Hey, Consis, how you doing? Aw. Aw. Love from Rain Phyllis in Florida. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. We are going to roll that thing right now. Oh, yeah. There we go. Woo.
After months of wearing only a tiger costume.
Oh, thank you so much for that one. All right, let's roll this dono right now, folks, because we got ourselves a $20 dono. It's glorious. For some reason, the boss battle just glitched out. Consis was supposed to be the new boss, but Brandon Hartman got a boost in... I guess Brandon Hartman got boosted for some reason. Weird. Okay, it glitches out from time to time. So boss battle, Brandon, you just got some extra health. Weird. Very, very, very weird. Alright, also while we're waiting on the commercial break here, guys, we're just going to do a couple spins on the Wheel of Points. So let's bring this right up here, and let's do this thing. So, a spin on the Wheel of Con and a spin on the Wheel of Points. Let's see what happens here. Courtesy of the Consis. That's going to be 10 points for the con artists, who are out to a gigantic lead. Look at the points right here. 1,010 points to 50. The Bob Club needs a jackpot here really, really badly. We'll see. Do they get a jackpot or something weird going to happen? Oh my god, no way! No way! The Bob Club just got a jackpot of 1,000 points, and they take the lead in this match again. Oh man, that is so close. So very, very close. Alright. Let's throw that off the screen, though. Man, oh man. Putting Ricochet in 205 Live would be a stupid idea because he is way too talented. Again, guys. What was I going to say? Shoot, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, again, if you put Ricochet on 205 Live, it doesn't mean that he's good. It's a waste of talent, right? Ricochet has been amazing since being on the main roster. There's no question about that, right? But just because if he was put on 205 Live, that doesn't mean that it would be a waste of talent. 205 Live is very, very entertaining. You know, it's actually really good wrestling. You guys need to give it a chance if you have not watched the show. Very solid in-ring work from everybody who was on the show. Awesome.
For everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Who are they going to be facing off against, though? All right, so Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, or what's his name? Bobby Gable and Chad Roode, as apparently I've called them a few times already. They've got new attire as well. Okay. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Did you just hear Renee Young? She just goes, haters. Oh, yeah. So, and let's go, Chad Gable.
Sort of jumped the line as far as the Raw Tag Team title division goes. Bobby Roode in off the tag, and there's the double team by the former champions. Nonetheless, a victory here tonight could put one of these teams in play for a future Raw Tag Team Championship.
That is very true. Good job, Michael Cole. All right, Aiden Pendleton, thank you very much for subscribing. So yeah, what a spine buster. Holy crap, are you kidding me? What a move to kick out by Aleister Black. So this is a good story, guys. Basically, whoever wins this match is essentially in line for a future tag team title opportunity, you know? This is the match that they should have probably had right from the start with these guys, because Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, former tag team champions, putting over up-and-coming stars like Aleister Black and Ricochet is the way to do it, you know? But they're also building up this tag team division. It's slowly picking up. Remember to what I said last night. Last night on the show, that match, that tag team title match, was going to be the thing that put eyes back on the tag team division. It was going to be the match that they build from and going to form this tag team division to be something special. That's what I said last night. I said that it's a must-watch match for that reason, and we're going to look back on it and say that, holy crap, that match was, in fact, the thing that takes this division off. I truly believe that. It was very good last night. But now I'm going to ask you guys a question over on Twitter for who will win. So it's either going to be Gable and Roode, or it's going to be Black and Ricochet. Ricochet. Brandon Helton, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. All right. So again, guys, twitter.com/Conman167. Make sure you vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win this match. Again, twitter.com/Conman167. Here we go. Let's turn our attention over to this match right now, as Bobby Roode is in the ring with Aleister Black at the very moment, maintaining control on the midsection and not allowing him to get back up to his feet. But now Aleister Black has slowly wrestled his way up. Couple shots to the midsection, push back up. Holy crap, high up and over. Look at that nice sunset flip. 2 kick out by Bobby Roode. Oh, but meeting the midsection of Aleister Black with his knee was Bobby Roode. There we go. Into the corner. There we go. Tag has been made, and in comes Ricochet. Hard clothesline, and this man, he is the one and only Ricochet. Hang on, Chad Gable, that is not allowed. You can't come in without a tag, and he meets a neck breaker for it. Ducking underneath, off the ropes goes Ricochet. Big head scissor delivered, and Cameron something, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Ricochet spear into the corner, up on the ropes, looking for some sort of springboard. Jumps over top, but a tag has been made. I don't think he saw. Chad Gable is the official legal man. Off the ropes, Chad Gable catching him in midair. Oh my God, Bobby Roode, what a neck breaker combo into a German pinning kick out by Ricochet. Oh, all right. Swag Kid, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. When will the Bob Club get a shout out on TV? Bob Club, there you go. Shout out to the Bob Club. Man, oh man, what is Chad Gable looking for? A moonsault, up and over top. Ricochet dodged out of the way. Look at this, Ricochet just got landed on his feet. Ducks underneath, catching the fist, and what a clothesline of his own. Ricochet now also just got hit. Oh no, I thought he was going to be hit by the glorious DDT, but rolling him up 2, flips him over. No, Bobby Roode, 2, kick out by Ricochet. Staying alive in this match. Big kick. Tag has been made, holding on to the tag rope. Thank you very much, Aleister Black. Oh my God! What a kick! Play it. Oh! What a knee! Oh, what a drop kick! Oh my God! Black Mass delivered. 2. It's over. Fizzy Dubs, thanks for subscribing. Wow! Aleister Black and Ricochet looking great again. Hey man, Rollins Mara, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Damn, that was good. That was fun. That was good, guys. Woo! I'm a little gassed from that match. That was really good. Holy crap. Like, it was a little quick, but I mean, that's exactly the types of matches that are going to get the tag team division over. Like, I'm so down for the revival of the tag team, and I don't mean revival as in revival. Like, literally, just a revival of a tag team division. They need it. So bad. But hang on. Is something going to... Yeah, there you go. I figured something was going to happen. Oh, man. The tag team champions of the Revival just attacking Ricochet and Aleister Black from behind and now backing out of there. Yep, there we go. This is good storytelling. WWE, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. They are actually delivering some solid tag team action. Some solid, logical booking tag team division. Like, yeah, about time, WWE. About time. All of us know here that on the Conman channel, I love tag team wrestling. I think it's an amazing style of wrestling. It's a great way to get teams over. It's just excellent, right? Tag team wrestling is truly one of my favorite forms of wrestling, and I've said that many, many times. I just don't like when I see WWE booking the division in such a weak way, right? They don't take advantage of the talent that they have on the division. They finally are now, though, and it seems like they're finally moving in the right direction. They needed that team of Aleister Black and Ricochet to help grow this division, but the champs, being the Revival, are going to take this division for a long run. It's going to be good, guys, and we're going to see some more people called up, right? We're starting to build up Heavy Machinery. Let's talk about a Heavy Machinery versus Revival match. That could be really good. What about Authors of Pain when they come back from injury? Authors of Pain Revival. That could be really good. Let's talk about this also. Like, you know, there's a few other teams in there that we could potentially make. You know? They're like, technically saying the Lucha House Party isn't very good, and technically saying the Lucha House Party, they were dead in the water right from the start because of those Lucha House rules. But, technically speaking, you could build up Lucha House Party to be a solid tag team. I watched some stuff on Main Event this past week, and they had a match against Tyler Breeze and... yeah, who was it? It was Tyler Breeze... Tyler Breeze and, oh my god, why am I blanking? What was I literally just talking about? Anyways, they were facing off against the Singh brothers and Jinder Mahal, and it was a very, very solid match, right? Like, there's tag teams out there. There's for sure tag teams out there.
Tenderloin reason you close your eyes when you bite. Gravy this good.
All right. Eric Wilkerson, thank you very much for subscribing. Chris Mumpower saying, I don't think you or I love tag team wrestling as much as Teddy Long does. True, true. That's his go-to, right? Anyways, here is a nice little follow from Jake. Thank you so much, dude, for following me over there. Gary McCartney says, were Ricochet and Aleister Black a tag team in NXT? Technically speaking, they are still a tag team in NXT. They are in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, you know, so technically, yeah, they were in tag team in NXT, but never really before the main roster, right? Street Profits are better than Heavy Machinery. While also true, you need tag teams down in NXT, right? Like, you can't just forget about that division with the War Raiders down there and Street Profits and who else do you got down there? The Forgotten Sons. Jason Troutman, thanks for subscribing. You like, think about this in NXT. Their tag team division is almost deeper than the one that we have on the main roster on Monday Night Raw, right? Like, the tag teams of, let's think. So you've got DIY in that tournament. You had Black and Ricochet. You had Street Profits. You had Mustache Mountain. You had Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. You had Fabian Eichner and... oh, what's his name? The European Union. Whatever that guy's name is. I forget. Anyways, and you had another team down there. Yeah. People are saying Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Well, that may be true that they were a tag team before the Fashion Police, right? It sounds like that Fandango is going to be returning to WWE with more of a serious character, more of a less comedic character. Apparently, like, his thing on the WWE Performance Center said that he wants to move in a different direction with his character, right? He's done the comedy shtick, and he's done it well, right? He's been, I believe, at 7 WrestleManias, so he's done it for a fairly long time. But it's now time to be a little bit more serious of a character, and I think Fandango at 37 years old, now is the time. right? I think Johnny Curtis could really, really be good. I really do. Also, where the frig is Mojo Rawley? What happened to those promos that we were seeing? Like, seriously, I don't know what happened. Here's Alexa. Undisputed Era. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Very special moment of
And Bruce
bliss.
Bravo. Thanks for subscribing.
All night, WWE's more than 1 billion social media followers have just been buzzing. Not just about the Shield's farewell address or a new Intercontinental Champion, no. They've also been buzzing about my scoop. And I'm ready to dish it all out. Who will be the host of this year's WrestleMania?
Interesting.
Hosting WrestleMania is an amazing honor that only a very lucky few will ever achieve. So let's think about this. Who all have we had hosting WrestleMania? We've had Kim Kardashian.
The booze.
Yeah, this year's host is way bigger than any reality show. We've had The Rock. But this person is way more electrifying. And we've had The New Day. But this year's host has way more power of positivity. So allow me to present to you this year's host of WrestleMania.
Who's it going to be? Alexa Bliss is the host of WrestleMania. Oh, I love that. That's so good for her character. Alexa Bliss is our host.
What? It's me! Everyone, it's me! I'm the host of this year's WrestleMania! I mean, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I'm in total shock. I mean, I didn't have anything prepared. I guess the only thing I can say is it is such an honor for the WWE Universe. You are welcome.
Oh, that's funny.
Because I know. Because finally, WrestleMania will be hosted by the brightest star on the grandest stage of all. And this has been your moment of bliss.
Wow, that's huge.
Big news, folks. Alexa Bliss is going to be the host of this year's WrestleMania. So that's a way to get her on the card. I mean, you gotta admit that WWE is trying super, super hard to find something for Alexa Bliss. Like, she's in such good standing with the company. They like her mic work a lot. They like her character work a lot. So it makes a lot of sense that for this year's host of WrestleMania to be Alexa Bliss. She doesn't factor into any matches. I mean, sure, you could put her over in a SmackDown Women's title feud if you wanted against Asuka. You could do that, and that would be an okay WrestleMania match. It would be fine WrestleMania match and all that. But I don't know. This continues to show the character work of Alexa Bliss, which is one thing that is going to keep her around in the WWE. I'm down for it. What are you guys thinking?
WrestleMania in the greatest city in the world, New York. Take this stupid hat off.
We got ourselves a viewer named Simon Parkinson says, I'm watching, you know. Ooh, that's a little creepy. No, that's so cool, man. I love seeing that, guys. I love seeing how you guys watch the show. It's one of the coolest things that I get to learn about you guys, is how everybody goes about watching this live stream, watching these shows week in and week out. It's lots of fun.
Great to see you.
All right. We are going to roll a couple little ads right now. Yeah, why not? Let's roll them. So if you guys get an ad, great. If you don't, then oh well. But also, guys, if you are enjoying the show, please remember to leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can also see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. And if you guys really enjoy the channel and all the stuff that I do here and everything that we produce, you can always drop a donation as low as $1. Helps out the channel a lot. Here's Braun Strowman backstage.
We all heard what Colin Jost said to you last week on Raw, but do you really think that gives you the right to jack the guy up by his neck? I mean, Colin and Michael were guests on Raw, and you do realize that they're also going to be special guest correspondents at WrestleMania.
Oh,
look, that guy better stay away from me. And I don't care if I have the right or not to jack him up by his neck. I liked it.
Excuse me, Braun. Your car is here, sir.
What car?
Saturday in the queue. Daniel Hardy and Charlottetown clash with Samuel Eshela and Halifax.
What?
CHL Saturday Showcase.
What car? What's the car? Yo, what's the car? Yo, I got to know what the car's all about. What's this car they speak of? Weird. Alright. I guess Braun Strowman's getting a new car. It's a new car! Oh, man. Who's Braun? LOL. Braun? Braun Strowman. That's who Braun is. The big Braun man, you know? Braun. Don't confuse it with Ron. It's Braun. Yeah, so far, guys, the show's been okay today. Honestly, nothing too much to really complain about. Been good. Been solid.
If I was to ask you,
we're about halfway through the show now. So, now that we're halfway through the show, let me ask you guys, what is the thing that you're most looking forward to in the second half? Iman, thank you very much for subscribing. For me, it's got to be the Batista and Triple H confrontation. I'm super excited to see what that's going to be all about as well. We're also going to see something with Roman Reigns involved in a match. I think it's him versus Baron Corbin tonight, if I'm not mistaken. I hope. I hope I'm not mistaken. Oh, yeah. All a car. What if they do the Vince McMahon angle where the limousine exploded? No, they should not ever do that ever again. I remember, okay, here, guys. I remember legitimately watching that. And I saw that happen live, okay? This is right around the time that, obviously, you know, all the stuff happened in wrestling with the Chris Benoit and everything like that, right? But it's one of the most vivid memories I have of wrestling as a child, right? Is seeing Vince McMahon, and he's kind of like, he was like loopy a little bit. He was starting to lose his stuff, right? It was, what was it? He was, is that when he said the thing against Ric Flair, like force Ric Flair to retire the next time he loses? Then he walked out to his limo and it exploded. I'm pretty sure that's how the segment went down. But yeah, that is stuck like in my brain. It's infused with it right there. Like I can close my eyes and picture it perfectly. I can remember where I was sitting. I can remember which TV I was watching it on. I can remember what room I was in my house. It's so cool. It's quite a little memory I have. Oh yeah. Can I recap, please? A bunch of big sweaty men hit each other. The end. Now, if you need a recap, man, you can head on over to WWE.com. They do a really good job with recapping the night. Much better than I can do for you. Aw, yeah. You start to watch WWE back in 2003, and you were WWE bottom line. Don't know what that means, but awesome. So 2003, you've been a viewer since. I've been watching since 2005, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, since like 2005 or whatever. I was in grade 5 when I watched it for the first time. Yo, Manny! Manny, see, welcome back, dude. Nice to see you over there in the Twitch chat. Thanks, dude. But here's Braun's car.
And read it.
Dear Mr. Strowman, last week we both said and did things we regret. To show there are no hard feelings, the cast of Saturday Night Live and I got you this brand new car. Hopefully you treat it better than you did Mr. McMahon's limousine, because I don't think there are any more title matches left to screw you out of. LOL,
Jackie,
JK,
Jawed.
see you at WrestleMania, your pal, Colin Jost.
Nice car, though. Really nice car.
We'll see what this thing's made of.
By the way, Colin Jost just flexing hard on Braun right here, buying him a car.
Send me a present and try and win me over, huh? That's what I think. Present, your stupid car.
Yep, knew that was coming.
Can't even fit in. It's too small.
Can't even fit in it, it's too small.
Look at this. Didn't even wash it. There's crap on the window.
Holy. Jeez.
I mean, what's under the hood of this thing?
Frig! Braun, be careful, man. Freddy Gamer, thanks for subscribing. Jesus! Yo, and I can barely afford lunch on a day-to-day basis. You're destroying a Camaro? Come on, man.
Hey, come here. Give this to Michael and Colin. You tell them the next time I see them, it's going to be live from New York. And they're going to get these hands.
All right. So Braun Strowman being involved in an angle with Saturday Night Live. Great use of the Monster Among Men at back-to-back WrestleManias. Guys, last year Braun Strowman's WrestleMania was him teaming with Nicholas. And then this year's WrestleMania is going to be him doing something with Saturday Night Live. Good work, WWE. You're really, really, really knocking the ball out here. Here's Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. Now I gotta say, Braun Strowman did not appreciate that gift right there, but I got a feeling you're gonna appreciate my gift.
All right.
See, I told myself I wouldn't return to my hometown until I was a superstar, a hero that everyone could believe in, and here I am.
He's in his hometown. All right.
So I've got one question for everybody here tonight.
Who wants to walk with Elias? I do. Huntman wants to walk with Elias. Right here. Me.
Now, statistically speaking, it is a miracle that I am such a success. Yeah. Because there is overwhelming evidence that if you were born in Pittsburgh, you're going to be an enormous waste of life. And I mean, the evidence is very clear.
Oh, man.
And I gotta say, I come back into town and I'm quickly reminded of just how miserable everyone is here. And that's the thing, it's the miserable people that hold the great people back.
Good
and
quote.
that is exactly the advice that I gave to my good friend Antonio Brown.
Oh.
I said, Tony, you've already got their money. Now, just do whatever you can to force a trade and get out of this city. And he did. He listened to me. And I gotta say, he looks great in black and silver.
Wow, maybe
All
a
right.
collaboration of sorts.
No way, Jose. We're getting a little bit. What the hell? Yo, look at No Way Jose's hair. All right. Oh, there we go. Elias with a drop kick delivered right to No Way Jose, who is coming out looking a little bit like a lime and a lemon, became a wrestler. The lemon lime wrestler. His name's No Way Jose. Joshua21, thanks for subscribing, but Elias now beating down the lemon lime wrestler. Call him Minute Maid, if you will. Man, oh man, Elias just going right to town there, chasing away the people in the Congo line. And oh, baby, looks like he's going for Drift Away to No Way Jose. On the steel steps. Oh, baby. Elias had enough. He's tired of being interrupted all the time. Guys, I knew about his new hair last night. I did, but I never saw it. There's a difference between hearing about it and seeing it for the first time, right?
Good, and it was the best thing that happened.
Elias calling for a microphone now. Man, that drift away neckbreaker is so vicious. How does it look? A little weird.
What did he think was going to happen?
It's a little weird looking, but hey, it gets people talking, right?
It's become a WrestleMania weekend tradition the night before WrestleMania.
I guess Elias isn't getting another microphone problem. All right. Yes, guys. So we have some very, very exciting news. The Harlem Heat are going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Amazing news. Rightfully belonging in there. Harlem Heat, so rightfully deserved. These guys are obviously massive for the tag team industry. They're massive for so many reasons. Booker T also, is going to become a 2-time Hall of Famer this year as well, which is amazing to see for Booker T. Yeah. I really wish I would have been able to see, Harlem Heat actually in their heyday. So much of me wishes that I was born, 10 years earlier, a whole decade earlier. I would have been able to see, the Monday Night Wars. I would have been able to see, I would have been able to see all this stuff, right? I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see WCW. I didn't get to see WWE, WWF, and the Monday Night Wars, right? I didn't get to see any of that. I wish I would have been able to, but, a little too young to be of seeing that live. But yeah, congratulations goes to the Harlem Heat. Much deserved. Stevie Ray and Booker T heading in to the Hall of Fame. I just about said Royal Rumble. The Hall of Fame. Oh, baby. But reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the show, you can always drop a donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any bit is appreciated. Just remember, if you drop a donation, you can include a comment with it. Get your comment for sure read. As low as $1 helps the channel out. Two-time Hall of Fame. But it's Lacey Evans, folks. And she is here. She's definitely not in ring attire. Is she just going to walk all the way down to the ring? Oh. Is she walking out to commentary now? Oh. Blocking out Renee Young. Waving to Corey Graves. Nyah Jax, though, now coming out. Is Nyah going to have a stare down with Lacey Evans? Tamina and Nyah staring her down. The sassy Southern Belle. And Nyah Jax just like, nah, don't have time for you. All right. Man. Oh, Brandon, that sounds amazing. Yeah, I wish that I was born just, a whole decade earlier. That would have been really cool to see unfold, right? Also, by the way, guys, some news broke with Brie Bella. She is officially retiring from in-ring competition again. So yeah, Brie Bella retiring. We'll see if she comes back at any time in the future. But yeah, Brie Bella is retired from in-ring competition. I just want to say a giant shout out to Brie Bella's career, though. The Bellas get a really bad rep for whatever reason. Probably for the fact that, they were the face of the women's division during the worst era in women's wrestling history, I would say. Definitely up there for the worst era in women's wrestling history, right? They didn't have anything going on. But the Bellas managed to become megastars. They managed to become crossover stars. They managed to become reality stars and push the WWE to a point where people wanted to take women's wrestling seriously. You got to remember that the Bellas are very much a big reason for the women's division being where it is today. As much as people don't want to admit to that, Nikki Bella and Brie Bella are a huge part of the women's division being where it is right now. They are legends. And if you guys do not understand that at this point, there's no further talking to you. So I'm going to miss Brie Bella. Obviously, Nikki Bella was my more favorite performer of the two. But I'm going to miss Nikki Bella and Brie Bella being around in the WWE as they continue to go on and do their own things. They're obviously moving away from WWE now to pursue bigger and better things, in their opinion. But I want to say thank you for all those years. But again, guys, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner right over there. And then, what do you say, guys? Can we hit 108,200 subs tonight? That would be amazing. You guys can also watch me over on Twitch TV/Conman167. So, if you guys want the link, it is in the description below or in the chat right about now. So click on that link there. You can also watch us over on Sports Booth if you would like to. So make sure you go check that out as well, as the link is down in the description and chat below. Bellas are legends, really? Question mark asks Anthony Oleski. Yes, really. They are legends. Just accept it. They're legends. They are. People don't like them, they get a bad rep, but they are legends. Well, they are legends.
Not always. But with the new Trivago app, I can easily find a hotel near
so far, guys, the show has been good. Do we have what's else on the card here? So, Nyah Jax and Tamina, that's what we're seeing right about now. We're going to see the Triple H and Batista thing come face to face. We're going to see Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin, I believe, still. So we still got a few segments left. Obviously, you know, being 10 to 10, we're getting pretty close to the end of the show. Entering the last hour here tonight, guys, means we are ever inching so closely to Batista and Triple H's face-to-face confrontation. That is still to come tonight. I am so excited for that. These guys are awesome. They're legends, and I'm just super excited to see what they can do. George Wyatt, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Oh, baby. Ill Written says, been watching wrestling since 87, seen a lot of ups and downs in the business, but still here hanging on. Hashtag Monday Night War, hashtag Attitude Era was one of the best. Ill Written, that is so cool, man. I hope that, you know, by the time, like, you know, another decade passes, I still really hope that I'm going to love wrestling as much as I do right now. And as much as I have for the previous decade of my life, right? I started watching in 2005, so I've been watching wrestling 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19 for about, what is that, 14 years now? Correct? 2005 is 14 years ago? 2019? Yeah, that sounds about right. So, yeah, I've been watching since 2005. I hope that a decade from now I still get to be this big of a wrestling fan, still get to enjoy wrestling as much as I do, and still get to talk to, you know, the amazing con man community. I really hope that. But we are getting a match up next between Nyah Jax and Natalya. This should be a fine match. Natalya and Nyah Jax, I don't think they've got the greatest chemistry in the ring.
After what you did to me and my friend last night, it got me thinking about who's got my back around here. I used to think Ronda Rousey had my back. But I guess I didn't know Ronda the way that I thought that I did.
Yep.
Nyah, I don't trust you. Tamina, I don't trust you. But I do know somebody that I can trust
Beth Phoenix,
to have my
right?
back tonight.
Beth.
And that's my best friend.
Yeah! It's Beth Phoenix on Monday Night Raw! Oh my god, please tell me, please tell me, please tell me. The Divas of Doom, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, are going to be taking on Nyah Jax and Tamina at WrestleMania. Oh, come on. Why not? Oh, wait. Oh, man. Spitballing ideas. Okay, why not Tamina and Nia Jax, Beth Phoenix, Natalya, Sky Pirates, Iconics, and Boss and Hug in some sort of fatal 5-way tag team match. Or you know what? Even take Nia Jax and Tamina right out of that. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. Anyways, though, this match is starting off right now. Natalya, Nia Jax, 1-on-1. Who do you think is going to win this match? We're going to make a Twitter poll for every single one of you guys. So, twitter.com/Conman167. Vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win.
The most passionate individuals that I've ever met here in WWE.
Oh, man. Tamina. Oh, and back in the ring. Disqualification. Never mind. Don't go to Twitter. So we got a DQ. Beth Phoenix going right after Nia Jax. Oh, taking it right to her. Man. There you go, Beth. The Glamazon. Oh, what a clubbing blow to Tamina, and she's sent out of the ring. Okay. Yo, what if we get just straight up a Nia Jax versus Beth Phoenix match at WrestleMania? You down for that? Beth versus Nyah. Seems like that might be the way they're going. I don't know if they do a tag match with Tamina and Natalya as well, but definitely something with Beth Phoenix and Nia Jax, for sure. All right.
Quite the moment here. The Glamazon returning to WWE.
Oh! Oh! Boss and Hug backstage! Boss and Hug are beating up Nia Jax and Tamina. What the hell? The fight's being taken to them. The tag team champions, yeah. Holy crap. What the hell's going on? I thought these guys were done. I thought that they were fine, but Bayley off the Hurricanrana last night, pinning her with the head scissors, I guess kind of put a bad taste in their mouth. Man, Fit Finlay pulling back Sasha Banks as best as he possibly can. Man, oh man. Fit Finlay. Saying get out of there. Wow.
Very clear.
Crazy. All right. Brendan Boy, thank you very much for subscribing.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen? I would imagine the women's tag team champions are anxious to defend their title.
And George Boss, welcome to the live stream as well, my friend. Nice to see you up in here. Man, guys, is it just me or does this show feel good? Does it feel like it's honestly been a solid show from start to finish? Really nothing too bad so far. All logical stories. Like, it does feel like there's fresh writers here. It does feel like there's brand new writers, doesn't there? Oh, man. It's Big Daddy Dave. Batista is here. He's rocking the blue sunglasses on Monday Night Raw. What a heel. Not even representing the colors of the brand. And he's got a security team with him, man. Heel Batista is so good. Heel Batista is the best Batista. There's no question about it. It has always been heel Batista is the best Batista. I remember his babyface run. You know, it was fine, but there's nothing like his heel run. He is so good. And so I hope Batista, you know, they really lay into his heel character.
She was also a spy during World War II for the Allies. And then later she became a big part of the civil rights movement. Who is your current day role model? And
so let me ask you guys right now, what are some of your bold WrestleMania predictions? All right, what are some WrestleMania predictions that you have? Like, make them bold, though. XW Squirt, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. It's been a solid show, so despite all the commercials, yeah, I'd agree. We really can't do much about the commercials at this point. WWE's gonna run them regardless, right?
The representation that so many Latino
about the 5-way tag match at Mania, I think Io will be facing Shayna at TakeOver. Maybe. I don't know.
Proudly celebrate Women's History Month.
I don't know. What they could do, if they really want to sell the fact that the titles are going to be defended anywhere, they could do Boss and Hug versus Sky Pirates at NXT TakeOver the night before WrestleMania, and then at WrestleMania you can do some sort of match there. If you don't want to have the Sky Pirates on the card, if you want a tag team title match at the NXT TakeOver event, you can technically do it that way if you wanted to. I just don't know what's going to go down. I will say this much, guys. Remember back to a year ago when all of us were screaming that WWE is so predictable. Like, it's so predictable. We can always tell where it's going, right? Like, that's what we were screaming a year ago. Now, I don't know, guys. Like, it just feels that every so often we are moving closer and closer to more lines being blurred. Reality and scripted meshing together a little bit better. It's almost like WWE has seemingly figured out how to use Twitter to work the fans even more and to bring that whole genre of world wrestling entertainment to multiple platforms, and they just work us across all of them. It's becoming less and less predictable, I believe. It's, you know, like sometimes it's predictable is good, but also sometimes, you know, predictable is bad, and WWE was showing what predictability can do, right? Just a year ago, they weren't doing well. Still not doing great, but at least it's the road to WrestleMania, and it feels fresh at the moment. Hey, Kristen Johnson, I see ya. You're using a different name for now? All right. Feel free to turn it back to Mr. Tourniquet, considering your name in the series is Mr. Tourniquet as well. But I'll know who you are as long as you don't change your profile picture, okay, man? The match at Mania is rumored to be Boston Hug versus Trish and Lita. Well, they might as well build up to it pretty soon if they're going to do that. Eamon Benside, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, at this rate, that's probably not the match they're doing, but you never know.
Your favorite Raw superstars take over Edmonton for a night of hard-hitting action. The amazing journey begins as your favorite Red Brand superstars take over.
Imagine Kurt Ogden's at the ATG MBR. I don't know what that means.
The inaugural WWE Women's Tag
All right.
Champion Sasha Banks and Bayley.
Are we getting Batista up next, though?
The Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre.
Like,
plus so many more.
we could be getting the Batista segment up next. I don't think they would be showing him walking out to the ring beforehand if we weren't getting the segment up next. All right. We will see then, man. We will see. But let's get back to the show here any moment. Reminder, though, guys, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. And also make sure you subscribe to the channel. William Romero says, wow, subbed and didn't even who up when I have subs on public. William Romero, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's your shout out, man. Thanks for subscribing. Don't get pissed off at the fact that literally sometimes YouTube messes up, all right? I apologize that your name didn't show up, but lots of people's names don't show up. Don't be pissed off about it, man. Don't be pissed off. Thank you for joining the community. Enjoy your stay. You're going to have a good time, I promise you. And who was that? That's AKA Trap God. Welcome to the channel, man. Oh, yeah. Triple H and Batista is next. Okay, so yeah, people saying that it's next. I believe you guys. We're going to get this segment here in just a moment. Oh, man. The King of Kings is here, folks. And now, this is the segment I think a lot of you have been waiting for. Get on your knees, son. It's Triple H. He is here. And oh, man. All hail. Bow down to the king. But yeah, Triple H coming out in no suit, coming out in his fight attire right now. He looks like he's ready to fight. Oh, man. We might have something break down here tonight. We better. Juan Mendoza, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Con Man community. Nice to see you. Where's the damn show? I don't see look your face. Why don't you try learning English before you try to insult somebody? Second of all, you're on YouTube. You should not be finding the live show because it's copyrighted. You can find the live show on the USA Network, on Sportsnet Now, or somewhere else, wherever you watch your show, but not here on YouTube. I am not risking my channel for you. And oh man, we're waiting for Batista to come on down. Come on, Batista. My stream just froze. There we go.
We know Batista is here. We saw him arrive moments ago.
Oh man! Look at the new Titantron as well. Oh my God, Batista is here. It is good to see ya, Batista. It is good to see ya. What a suit. Oh my God. Yo. Dope as hell. This is sweet, man. Look at the attire from Batista. He walks alone. Damn, damn, damn. I'll walk for miles inside this pit of danger. Doom, doom. Place where no one follows me. I walk alone. Ready? Yeah, baby. But Batista, are we gonna have any words from you? Get out their hair. And they understood a damn thing that they said. Oh man, that theme song's so good, isn't that? But the security now coming down to ringside. And oh man. And I said, dun, dun. Oh, I could listen to that song all day. That's so good. Here we go though, Batista and Triple H. Batista being a great heel.
You just gonna stand up there looking like a nose ring model, or you gonna come to the ring like I asked you to and face me like a man?
Nose ring model, yeah.
Nice security, by the way. I suppose they're here to protect me, right?
No. Security is here because unlike you think, I'm not stupid. See, I learned. I paid attention. I learned from two of the dirtiest players in the game. I learned from you, and I learned from Ric Flair.
Triple H is mad.
No, they're...
Ooh, Cody!
For my protection.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Where's your sledgehammer?
Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude.
I know it's close by. Your biggest mistake, always underestimating me. See, we're going to do this
so much, Cody.
on my terms. I'm in control here, and you're going to give me what I want. You know what you know what it is. Give me what I want. Hunter, that's why I'm here. Give me what I want.
I'm not gonna give you a damn thing, Dave. Why should I? How many times have you quit this company? How many times have you quit and walked away, Dave? And I'm supposed to hand you stuff? You're entitled? Why? Because you're a big Hollywood movie star now? Do you come back here and demand whatever you want? I'm not giving you anything. So I guess that leaves me to the next option. Since you're too big of a coward to walk down here and face me like a man, then we'll do it my way. I'll step out of this ring. I'll walk up that ramp. I will tear my way through the Guardians of the Independent scene or whatever they are.
Oh! Holy!
And I will beat your ass on that stage.
No, we are not doing this your way. Come on down here. By the time you get here, I will be long gone. Because we're not doing this your way. and I did quit. You know why I quit? Because I wanted to get as far away from you as I could. Always holding me down, talking down to me, looking down on me, shutting me out. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing now. You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years. You're gonna give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love.
I'm not giving you a damn thing, Dave. I am not giving you a damn thing except the beating you deserve. Now be a man, get in this ring, face me like a man.
Wow. All right.
Hunter, look at you. You know you want it. It's killing you. Look at you.
Get in this ring!
I know you. I see it. It's killing you. It's tearing you apart. You want to hurt me so bad, you can't stand it. But you won't give it to me because you're not in control.
Man, Batista spitting like crazy.
Give me what I want. Let me hear you say it. Everybody here wants to hear you say it. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me because you're not in control. I'm in control. Now, Hunter, give me what I want.
I am going to give you the beating you deserve, Dave, and nothing more.
No, that's not what I want. I want you at WrestleMania.
No, that's not what I want.
You want me at Mania?
He wants it at WrestleMania.
Is that what this is about?
Come on.
You're beating up a 70-year-old man. You are hiding behind securities. This is what you become because you
give us the match at
want me
Mania.
WrestleMania? Is that what you want?
Give it to me.
Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him.
Me at WrestleMania?
Give me what I want.
Give it.
You're on.
Yeah, baby. Triple H Batista at Mania. It's official. We got it. Triple H Batista WrestleMania. Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you, he says.
That's all I've ever wanted. That one last match to end my career on my terms.
Oh.
And that one last match to end your career on my terms.
Wow.
I'll see you at Mania.
Holy crap.
Dave, hey, you're right. You'll see me at WrestleMania. But you had better dig down deep inside Hollywood. You had better find whatever little scrap is left of the animal, and you better hope there's some. Because when we get to Mania, it might be on your terms, but the match will be on mine.
Okay.
Bring everything you have.
What's it gonna be?
Because there will be no rules, no restrictions to what I do, no law. There will be no holds barred.
Oh, no holds barred at WrestleMania. Batista, Triple H. Come on. All right. And Batista walks away. Yo, we're getting the match. We are getting the match. Triple H, Batista, it's official at WrestleMania. No holds barred. I am so excited. Oh my God, the mark in me is ready to mark out at WrestleMania. Come on, man. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so pumped, guys. And you better be as well. Triple H, Batista, WrestleMania. One last ride for Dave Batista, trying to put an end to the career of Triple H as well. We got a $50 dono right here to run from Cody Bagg. So Cody, thank you so much, dude. We're gonna roll it right now. Here it is, Velveteen Dream. Hit it. Oh yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Nice. Thank you so much, Cody, for that $50 dono. Absolutely amazing. But guys, if you have not done so, I got to kindly ask for you to please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, make sure you are going to subscribe to the channel. because that would be greatly appreciated. You can see your name pop up on the top left-hand corner. I am very, very excited for WrestleMania, man. My blood keeps boiling for this show. I'm ready to go. Like, I want it here. It's 3 weeks away, and I'm ready to go already. Like, let's get this thing. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a no-holds-barred match between Triple H and Batista, which is definitely some good news for us WWE fans. My show seemingly has frozen in the background, so I'm just gonna refresh that. Since WrestleMania 32, Triple H has lost every single one. Is that the case? All right. So he's on a little bit of a losing streak at WrestleMania recently. All right. Hey, it happens, you know. Not everybody can be a big old winner every single time.
Check your free credit score at creditkarma.ca.
What's up, man? Not too much. Just enjoying some good old-fashioned wrestling, you know, just with the beautiful Conman fans. You guys are really awesome. So, yeah. But if you guys are once again enjoying the show, you can always drop a donation as well. Any little bit is appreciated. But really, yeah, at this point, you know, completely up to you guys if you would like to support or not. The viewers are definitely higher. Like, the views are going way up, man. Really good to see. As we still have a little less than an hour left in the show. Still to come tonight, guys, I believe we got Roman Reigns versus Baron Corbin in a one-on-one match. First time that Roman Reigns will be in a one-on-one match in a while on Monday Night Raw, so nice to see. Oh! Yo, guys, we just got something kind of broken right here. Up next, real Kurt Angle will address his future on Raw. Yo, crap, man. Is Kurt Angle retiring too? Gotta be careful there. Ryan Bolstridge, thank you very much for following me over on Twitter. I do appreciate it. He asks me, what's my favorite Batista moment? Yours is definitely that one. Yeah, see, I didn't get to see that one live, so that's not my number one moment for me. For me, the most memorable Batista moment was either his steel cage match against The Undertaker, where they both came down and landed at the exact same time on the floor, or I also really liked his feud against John Cena there, that I quit thing, and the thing where he came out on Monday Night Raw after the pay-per-view in a wheelchair and in the middle of the ring with a spotlight on him, yelling, I quit! Right? I thought that's one of my favorite moments from Batista as well. Definitely really memorable moment. Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, McGregor got arrested. Yeah, I reported that earlier in the stream. We'll keep our eyes open on that one. Right?
Discretion is advised.
What if WWE makes Ric Flair a special guest referee? They could do that, technically, but I mean, I don't think anybody really wants to see a 70-year-old Ric Flair try to referee a match. Let's be honest. It would probably be a little on the slow side for him getting down to the pinfalls and the submissions and everything like that. So maybe not. Having Ric Flair in the corner of Triple H would be kind of fun, especially in a no-holds-barred match. He could get involved in the match somehow. Maybe. But Kurt Angle is here, folks, as the chants of "You suck" rain down from the crowd. Big Daddy Kurt is going to be addressing his future in the WWE. I hope he's okay. I hope everything's fine. But it seems like he's been having a tougher and tougher time recently wrestling matches. Would not be surprised if he's closing in on his retirement. My streams are kind of messed up right now for whatever reason. I got picture and can't even hear his stuff. Sorry, guys. 1 sec. I apologize.
It's a good bet. Yes.
I apologize. Here we go. Here's Big Daddy Kurt.
That win led me to the WWE, where I have traveled the world for over 20 years. And I have faced and defeated just about every legend and Hall of Famer this business has to offer.
Let's get a thank you
no
angle chant going
on.
on.
Where I went, I've always considered Pittsburgh my hometown. And that's why I wanted to save this announcement for tonight. At WrestleMania, I will compete in my farewell match.
All right. So Kurt Angle retiring at Mania 2.
I'd like to thank the WWE I'd like to thank every superstar I shared the locker room with, but most importantly, I want to thank each and every one. You made it so much fun for me. I literally had the time of my life.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Jose Manuel.
I think it's only
Thanks for
right that I
subscribing.
have one last match right here in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Who's it going to be against?
And then it's on to WrestleMania.
All right.
Kurt Angle's final
Apollo
match
Cruz.
in his hometown of Pittsburgh. And, well, a man who has been a fan of Kurt Angle since he was,
Okay.
since he was a teenager, Apollo.
So we're going to get Apollo Cruz versus Kurt Angle. Interesting. And we're going to commercial break again. Are you kidding me? Another commercial break. Jeez Louise, man. I would really, really like to actually get through a segment that lasts longer for 3 minutes than freaking going to commercial break. All right? I've had enough of commercials. We watch wrestling week in and week out, and all you do is put commercial breaks in a bad spot. WWE, for the love of God, open your ears and listen to your fans. Please just run your commercials in better spots. Please. Please. I beg of you. All right. Anyways, though, guys, we're getting this match up next. It should be a decent match. Let me post the Twitter poll over there, though. On twitter.com/Conman167, where you can vote in the poll for who you think is going to win this match.
Ready to send it?
Send.
Okay, it's sent.
All right.
The new Hyundai
So who
Elantra
will
connected
win?
to you.
It's going to be... We got also a couple spins for Cody right here. We'll get to that in just a moment. So Kurt Angle, or is it going to be Apollo? Apollo Cruz. Sweet. Velvet Tears, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Feel cool. All right, and there we go. So, Twitter poll is now up. Kurt Angle or Apollo Cruz. You guys can go on over there, vote for that. But now, guys, it is also time to do a couple spins on the wheels. So, let's roll them right up right now, and let's see where these wheels land. First wheel we're going to spin is the Wheel of Points, courtesy of Cody Bag. Thank you again, man, for that $50 dono. Reminder, you guys can drop a donation as well. But 10 points have been delivered to the con artists, and they are up, and we get another spin. So let's spin this thing. Here we go. Round and round it goes one more time, and it's going to land on 100 points for the con man's choice. Well, you know what, Cody? We're going to go right here on the con artist, dropping 100 points. There we go. Thank you so much, Cody, for the spins. And now we got another spin right here on the Wheel of Points. What's going to happen, or the Wheel of Con Man? We're going to walk with Con Man. We haven't walked with Con Man in a little bit, so let me get my my handy dandy guitar out, and we'll walk with Con Man for a moment. Here we go. All right, what should we play real quick? Let's go with a classic. Why not? Why not break out the classic here tonight on Monday Night Raw, right? Classics never go out in style. Man, I sounded like Elias. Not very good right there. Not too bad, but not the greatest, right? We can hit him with that cord. We can slide up the neck. We can go down here, or we can go here. I'm not a good singer at all. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is Con Man. We walked with him for just a little bit, but let's get to the match right now. We've got ourselves Apollo Cruz versus Kurt Angle. The final match of Kurt Angle in his hometown.
Honor for Apollo Crews, a man who actually wanted to start training to be
Oh yeah.
a WWE superstar because of this man right here.
But anyways, guys, once again, you can head on over to twitter.com/Conman167. Vote in the Twitter poll for who you think is going to win this match. Oh yeah. Can anyone see you? Yes, we can, Nathan Hunter. Nice to see you up in here. Reversal from Kurt Angle sends Apollo Crews into the corner, but Crews gets his foot up there. Oh man, what a throw from Angle. Man, he may have lost a little bit of foot speed, but he still can throw with the best of them. Apollo Crews standing drop kick, very athletic. And again, guys, I'm going to go back to this this thing that I was kind of pointing out last night on the show. Apollo Crews was one of those guys who was down in NXT and was expected to be a pretty big star when he arrived, right? He was expected to be, you know, a future NXT champion. And they kind of rushed him up to the main roster. They gave him a debut where really not much was going on. They put him in some very questionable feuds. And as a result, we now have a guy who is uber talented, like Apollo Crews, but really no momentum, and he's pretty much dead in the water with really no way out in sight. Yeah. Kurt Hawkins for Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Dude, actually, I'm so behind you with that. I think I actually mentioned that here on the podcast one time, or here on the show one time. High German suplex from Kurt Angle, though, sending down Apollo Crews. Oh, Apollo takes a second big high bump, landing down. Kurt Angle looking for the trifecta. There it goes again. Trifecta German suplex. 2, kick out by Crews, staying alive. Your TV is slow. We're also just live streaming. That's another thing. But hang on, Apollo Crews in deep trouble, going for the angle slam. Nice reversal from Crews. Oh, Insaguri to the back of the head of Kurt Angle. Standing moonsault into the cover. 2. Oh, woo. That was close. I thought they gave Crews the win for a second. I would not be surprised if Crews won here. Well, I mean, I would be surprised if Crews won here, but like 5-star frog splash just missing there. And then now nobody home. Kurt Angle's got him. Olympic slam. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Kurt Angle picks up the win. Solid match. Solid match. Interesting choice of Apollo Crews being the one to face him there, but I'm all down for it. It's new people, right? Dana Brooke got an opportunity on TV. Apollo Crews got an opportunity on TV tonight. Man, Apollo Crews turned heel at Kurt Angle. Turn heel on Kurt. Turn heel on Kurt. Come on, Apollo. Turn heel on Kurt. Slam his ass to the ground. Come on, man. That's not happening. Apollo Crews holding up a legend's hand. Kurt Angle, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for all of your years and everything you have given the WWE Universe. One last time in Pittsburgh. But I wonder what's next for him at WrestleMania. Good on WWE for giving him one last match, though, in his hometown. You suck. It's also weird to see that Kurt Angle, you know, he's a Hall of Famer, and he's still out here wrestling, right? Like, it's really shaping up that this year's WrestleMania is going to be the last WrestleMania for a lot of people. It sounds like it's going to be the last WrestleMania for Batista, potentially the last WrestleMania for Triple H. Last WrestleMania for Kurt Angle. Maybe last WrestleMania in-ring action for John Cena. You never know, right? You never know when each year's WrestleMania is going to be your last. I mean, technically speaking, if Roman Reigns wouldn't have been able to push through this leukemia and everything he's been dealing with that, technically speaking, last year's WrestleMania could have been Roman Reigns' last Mania. You never know how many days you have left on your in-ring career. So when you get to Mania, soak it up, enjoy every moment of it, and wrestle your heart out. Make your Mania moment happen.
April 7th, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
Wait, Con, is this his last match or is it at Mania? They said at Mania is going to be his last match. We'll see how it all goes down. Kevin Perry, thank you so much, dude, for following me over on Twitter. Also, Alan Hart giving me a big old follow over there. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. I do appreciate it.
Not another gel-cushioned 18-blade razor, because this is one blade, a blade for beards and
People saying they need to tribute Taker at WrestleMania. Isn't like every year almost a tribute to
innovation and you.
Holy crap, Leafs lost 6-2 to Tampa. Shoot, man. Anyways,
You would probably say St. Patrick's Day and Guinness.
yeah, no, each year they usually do some sort of thing for Undertaker. WrestleMania is his show, so
Matches Day is about spending time with your family and your friends.
yeah.
Just take it slow.
Dale Jr. 88 Eagles says, Con, I'll make a bold prediction. Jason Jordan versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 35. I am so down for it. I'm so down for it. But Jason Jordan's injured at the moment, and he has not looked like he is having positive news with his injury, right? Like, I mean, he's been stuck backstage in a role for what, over a year now? Like, for a long time.
You're under arrest. Armed robbery, the murder of Stan Moore.
When did he get injured? Yeah, hang on. Let me search up Jason Jordan here. Jason Jordan.
You don't belong in homicide. It's a boys' club. She's not qualified. He thinks you got the gig.
So, let's see here.
What were you doing at his place last night?
Jason Jordan.
Screwed up.
Yeah, so this is all that it says right here, guys.
You can trust me.
So this is where it ended. On the February 5th, 2018 edition of Raw, Jordan told Rollins he won't compete in the tag team match. Before Rollins' longtime teammate Roman Reigns teamed up with Rollins instead. Later on, Jordan costed Rollins and Reigns the match for the Raw Tag Team Championships, before Kurt Angle sent him home. This was done to write Jordan off television on the next day. WWE reported that Jordan underwent successful surgery to repair a neck injury. According to John Robinson, author of the book Creating the Mania, an inside look at how WrestleMania comes to life, the storyline with Kurt Angle would conclude at WrestleMania 34 in a match between them. During his time off, Jordan began working as a backstage as a producer. So they did have plans to go Kurt Angle versus Jason Jordan at WrestleMania. That was their plans. That match would have been the time to have him come out, Jason Jordan, and cost him a match against Apollo Cruz or something like that, right? Or somebody. Since they didn't, I have a tough time believing that Jason Jordan is going to be rushed back to TV with only, now 2 weeks of build to WrestleMania after this week, right? Because Kurt Angle's already had his segment and no Jason Jordan. So most likely, guys, we are not going to be seeing Jason Jordan versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. That's just probably how it is. We may never see Jason Jordan wrestle again. Fingers crossed that we do. I think he was doing a great job before he got injured. But, yeah. We may never see him wrestle again. One of those unfortunate injuries. Same with like Tyson Kidd, right? These unfortunate injuries happen to really talented people. All right, though. Let's continue on with the show. If you guys are really enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you are really enjoying the show, and I bet you a lot of you guys are, you can always drop your own donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated. Just remember, make sure you are dropping a donation if you enjoy the channel. As low as $1 helps. But it's time for the big dog's return to his in-ring yard on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. Shout out to Cameron Lee for following me over on Twitter. Thank you very much, dude. Nice to see you over there. So Roman Reigns, the big dog, is here. Is he going to cock his fist and go down to the ground again? Are we going to see some pyro? Yo, that would be dope if they just busted out some pyro for Roman Reigns right here. Nope. There we go. First time returning to one-on-one action in 5 months. Roman Reigns, man, he really is a superhero, isn't he? Mr. Roman. And who's he facing? Baron Corbin, correct?
action, and it was the final ride for these three brothers, and the final time
Hang on.
that you will ever see this.
Wait a second. Am I already blanking on? Did we already see the Dean Ambrose segment? Am I blanking on it completely? Raw results.
Forward to resuming his career. Credits a higher power, all the thoughts, all the prayers, all the positivity.
Shoot, I don't know. Did we see that already? Why am I blanking on it?
To reclaim his yard. And now a chance to settle a score tonight against a man Baron Corbin.
What was it?
Who's had many vile things. Oh my God!
Oh! Yo, Corbin and Drew McIntyre attacking Roman Reigns. What the hell? What the hell? Drew McIntyre going right after Roman Reigns. Are we going to see a Drew McIntyre-Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania? Yes, please. I'm down for that match. Drew McIntyre-Roman at Mania?
Shield took out Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley last night. But where did this vicious assault come from?
Oh my God. Drew McIntyre throwing him right into the corner. Roman Reigns goes corner first, shoulder first into the steel post. No, we did not get the Dean Ambrose segment. Thank you, guys. I thought that I wasn't remembering it, so there we go. That's the explanation.
Roman Reigns never had a chance. There is no doubt that
Man, but Drew McIntyre right at Roman Reigns right now, attacking him. Oh, Roman now fighting back, though. There you go, a couple right hands from the Samoan. Now Roman Reigns. Oh, Claymore boot to Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre, what the hell, man?
Roman Reigns is completely dazed.
I can't believe this, that Drew McIntyre just... Is this the match we're getting? We're totally going to get Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Dude, I'm down. I'm down for it. He's stalking him like the Scottish psychopath he is. McIntyre saying for him to fight. Drew McIntyre locked and loaded. Is he going to look to deliver another Claymore boot? He totally is. Roman Reigns. Oh! Oh! Roman Reigns' face goes right into the steel post again. Off the Claymore kick. Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre saying, I promise you, Roman, this is just the beginning. Holy crap. Yo, we're getting this match. This is going down. Wow. Okay, I'm so down for this, guys. Are you down for this? So Roman Reigns. But now Drew still behind Roman. Roman doesn't know where he is. Roman doesn't have a clue where he is. The doctor trying to check him out here. Trying to do concussion protocol. Holy crap. Roman's fine, says. Holy crap. Roman Reigns, though. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. You might not like what you see. Where's Drew McIntyre? Where's he at? He has gone completely off camera. Where's Drew McIntyre? Is he out of there? Roman saying he's fine, but... Uh-oh. Here comes Seth Rollins. Okay. All right, so I guess they escorted Drew McIntyre out from there. Roman says he's fine. Seth's checking on Roman Reigns right now. Jeez, man.
I'm not doing this. Okay, hey, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay. It's all right. Good.
Yeah.
All right?
Really well.
It's okay. I just have a little headache. That's it.
Okay. So Roman Reigns won't be in a match right now.
Drew McIntyre's a brutal coward.
All right. Yeah, guys, so this is the feud. This is the WrestleMania feud that we are going to be getting. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. Yo, folks, I'm so down for this. Like, I cannot express how excited I am for this match. All of a sudden now, what you have done is you have taken Drew McIntyre out of a feud where he was not at all the focal point. He was an afterthought in the feud. And you take him and you put him against Roman Reigns, a returning superstar. And now you have an elite level heel versus an elite level babyface. And holy crap, that match is going to be awesome at WrestleMania. The feud leading up to it is going to be so good. Drew McIntyre is so good on the microphone. Roman Reigns is so over with the fans right now. Yo, give us that match. That's such a good match. All right, I'm so excited.
She'll get a new white chocolate mocha.
Oh.
I'll get a cappuccino.
How do you? We'll have the white chocolate mocha and a cappuccino. You're doing great, sweetie.
Mom.
Right now, for just $2,
So good.
enjoy a white chocolate flavored mocha or any
Glad they're doing something with Drew. Me too, man. I really am. Like, that was the right call. You know what? I was starting to think, like, what was in line for Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, and I was having a tough time coming up with some match ideas. I really was. Roman Reigns is a perfect opponent for Drew McIntyre. And I mean, let's face it, Roman's going to win, right? Roman's going to win at WrestleMania. That's perfectly fine. But Drew McIntyre can have a show-stealing performance with Roman. Oh, that's so good. That's a big matchup. I can't shut up about this because it's really a big matchup. That's like kind of the feud that the undercard needs from Monday Night Raw. So now we're looking, hang on, Jonathan Corkill, thank you very much for subscribing. We're now looking at a card that says we're probably going to be getting Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. We're going to, that person, Heat, thank you for subscribing. We're going to be getting the triple threat between Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. We're going to be getting, from the sounds of it, Batista versus Triple H now. It looks like we're going to be getting Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Potentially, what is this? Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston in some way. Miz versus Shane. That's probably going to be the match at WrestleMania. What are we up to? 7 matches already? Then you've got something with the tag team division from Monday Night Raw, something with the tag team division from SmackDown. Actually, I don't think we see both tag team titles defended on the card. We might, though. There's just some really good matches that we're already basically for sure getting. And Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Can't forget about that one. Yo, this is going to be a great WrestleMania. Kurt Angle's going to have a match there. Damn. But no, the show is not over, guys. We still have about 20 minutes left in the show, as Dean Ambrose is supposed to be an in-ring action. Not sure who he's going to be up against. We'll find out, though. I'm sorry, but Seth is just not big champion Phil type superstar. Now Brock is. You want to work on your English there, man. No, Seth Rollins is a giant star right now and ready for the championship. Brock Lesnar has held onto that title with hostage for, like, it seems like ever. And other than Roman Reigns taking the title off him for a brief moment, it just feels like Brock Lesnar's held on to that thing for years. I want a new champ. I want a champion who's around. Like, Lord behold, wrestling fans want to see a champion on their show. Lord behold, right? Like, come on. Seth Rollins needs to take the title from Brock Lesnar. Anything else is a mistake.
Kofi gets screwed thinking he's got a championship match, and now he's in a handicap match? The bar is torturing Kofi Kingston.
Tomorrow night, Mr. McMahon will address Kofi Kingston.
Way too many 1v1 matches. WWE hasn't had many of those in a while. Never, ever, ever could you have too many one-on-one matches. Never. That's what WrestleMania is all about, building to one-on-one matches. If you're talking about that many individual feuds that you're able to get over, damn, good job.
Honestly, we'll get it checked out. We'll get it looked at. It'll be fine. We're going to go to the training. Yeah.
Coward.
We're going to go. We're going to the training. We're going to see him. We're going to get it checked out. Just trust me, please. Just trust me, please. Come on.
Just check it out, man.
Just get it checked out.
The coward.
Please. For me. Come on.
Here's Dean Ambrose backstage still.
I want to fight Drew McIntyre. Tonight. Right now. No disqualification. No count out. Falls count anywhere.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're on. I'll go let Drew McIntyre know.
Nice. Oh, man.
And now this is personal for
We are getting a hell of a main event, folks. We are getting Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose. No, or what is it? Falls count anywhere, no countouts, no disqualifications. Holy yeah, baby. Stone Cold saying, so concussion protocols are part of the storyline now? I like it. Yeah, dude, that's actually great. That makes a lot of sense, right? Again, it feels like these new writers are taking the step in the right direction for trying to blur the lines between reality and scripted. Too often are us fans just like looking at a segment and saying, oh, okay, that's not real, so we don't have to care. This segment right here, it makes you think, shit, man, did Roman Reigns actually have some sort of concussion issue with this, right? It makes you think, because it could happen. I like that they're blurring the lines between reality and scripted a lot. Tonight's Raw has been actually fairly solid. I'm really enjoying it. But Dean Ambrose versus Drew McIntyre in the main event here just right now is going to be awesome. My what's it called? My upper lip is just so itchy right now for some reason. But there we go. This is the Dean Ambrose that we want to see. Dean Ambrose marching right down to the ring. His heel turn feels like it was ages ago, doesn't it? Already. But Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose is going to be a hell of a match. All right, let's get this up here. So twitter.com/Conman167. Guys, vote in the Twitter poll for who will win. Here's Drew.
I just want to know one thing. Are you going to take this beating like a man? Or are you going to squeal like your pathetic brother, Roman? Or you want to go right now? Bring it.
Oh, there we go. And Dean Ambrose going right after Drew McIntyre. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match, folks. This is no disqualification, no countouts. Only pinfall or submission for the victory as Dean Ambrose is going right after Drew McIntyre. Looking invigorated to revenge his fallen brother as Roman Reigns was taken out by Drew McIntyre. And man, oh man, here we go. This match is underway. Let me know again, twitter.com/Conman167, who is going to win this match. As Dean Ambrose is going right into pursuit here. Hot pursuit on Drew McIntyre. Kick to the midsection though and throws him into the corner. But look at this. Drew McIntyre fighting back. No, but Dean Ambrose slams Drew McIntyre's face right off the barricade there. This is a full-on brawl, folks. I don't believe the bell has rung. Has it? Has the bell rung? Oh, thumb to the eye. Thumb to the eye from Drew McIntyre. It's perfectly legal in this match. No countouts, no disqualifications. This is really dangerous right now as they're building right up against the fans. They're in the staircase fighting amongst the fans. Chop after chop after chop to Drew McIntyre as Dean Ambrose continues in hot pursuit. They go up the stairs even further. Man, this is good. This is really good. But reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the show, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. So that means Dean Ambrose will not have a match at WrestleMania this year. Well, who says that? Who says that, right? Lots of time to give Dean Ambrose a match here. I would not be surprised in the slightest if they gave Dean Ambrose a match against somebody like Baron Corbin. Would not be surprised, not even in the slightest. Oh, Dean! Dean just got thrown! Right into the hard wall. Man, we don't see this very often from superstars. Look at them. They're literally fighting right behind the people right there in the crowd. That's so cool, man. So cool. Oh, man. Dean Ambrose is in deep trouble. Dean Ambrose trying to be thrown off the top from Drew McIntyre. Drew just trying to throw him off, though, but Dean Ambrose biting for his dear life. Trying to save his life here, biting the thumb in the hand of McIntyre as he has to release the grip. Dean Ambrose is all the way up here. Tells the fan to move. Drops the elbow right across the back of McIntyre, spilling a little bit of popcorn. And a table to the head of McIntyre knocks him down as well. Yo, this is good. We're going to commercial break while this is going on? My God, WWE. My God, this is a main event and you couldn't go 3 minutes without cutting to commercial break. WWE, for the love of God, just let us enjoy a hot segment like this without cutting to commercial breaks. For once. For once.
One bedroom, hardwood floors, 15 men.
Oh, man, that just takes you right out of it. I know. This is a hot segment right now. It's a back... Right now, these guys are brawling in the crowd. And we're on commercial break.
Super easy.
Raw's been excellent tonight, guys. It's been really, really good. These damn commercial breaks, man. It's what makes pay-per-views so much better than Raw or SmackDown. Just there's no commercials, man. That was a trash can, not a table. No, it was a table, man. It was a table. It's what the popcorn was sitting on. Not a trash can. Table.
How old are you? Basically 15.
Why so many commercials? Man, dude, I honestly cannot tell you. I legit don't know. Right now, though, 79% of you say that Dean Ambrose is going to win this match. Only 21% behind Drew McIntyre. If you guys want to get your votes in, say you're a Drew McIntyre fan, make sure you head on over to twitter.com/Conman167. Ruth Henderson, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. But we are so close, guys. We are 7 subs away from 108,200 subs. Everybody, please subscribe to this channel right now if you have not done so. We are so very close. 7 subs away. Tell your friends. Tell whoever. Guys, let's hit it right now. We can do it. I believe in you. Subscribe to the channel right now. Come on now. And also, guys, if you're really enjoying the show, you can always drop a donation. It doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated. Truly, truly is. What happened to Corbin versus Reigns? Well, Drew McIntyre attacked him, thus setting up this match.
Last weekend in Miami was great.
Nobody is ever going to be satisfied with the timing of commercials. Conman, it's basically lose-lose. That's not true. That's not true because you can place the commercials in a better position, right? Like, let's think about where they cut to backstage stuff, right? The WWE is really good at cutting backstage and then airing a commercial, then going into the next segment. That is a good. But the things that I don't like are the commercial breaks when people come out for like a whole entrance, or they cut to a really unnecessary backstage promo or something like that, or they spend the next 5 minutes all backstage before coming back to the ring, and then they cut to another commercial break, and then they cut to another during the middle of the match, and then they cut one again during the match. Sometimes we have 3 commercial breaks in one match. That's not needed. That's just not needed. It really isn't. I get you gotta have advertising money, but we gotta figure out a way to make this positive for the fans, right? We really have to. Guys, come on now. 4 subs away, 5 subs away, never mind. Everybody make sure you subscribe. Join the Conman community today. Very close to it. But here we go as we come back from Monday Night Raw, or on to Monday Night Raw. Dean Ambrose is still in the crowd with Drew McIntyre. They barely went anywhere. And here you go, forearm to the fist of Drew McIntyre. And oh man, Ambrose now chasing Drew McIntyre down the steps. This is in hot pursuit right here. During the commercial break, they went backstage. They had a brawl in the actual concession stand, and we missed it because of commercial break. Come on! Ugh, frustrating here. But man, Dean Ambrose being beaten down by Drew McIntyre right now. Look at this. They're really having to recap us. Did they put him through a table? No. Shoved that away during the commercial break, and then they threw Dean Ambrose right into the merch table stand. Wow. That's cool. Really cool. All right, we are all recapped now as Dean Ambrose. Is he trying to get back inside the ring now? No, he's trying to get back ringside. Lunatic Friends dropping the elbow, but oh my God, Drew McIntyre throws him down onto the ground. Damn. But again, guys, please make sure you continue to like this video. Continue to sub. We're one sub away. Everybody join the channel. Come on now. Drew McIntyre, though, hands on the steel steps. What's he going to do? What's he got in mind? Drew McIntyre, ready to go. Drew. Oh, he just laid out Dean Ambrose with the steel steps. That might do it. Falls count anywhere. 2 kick out by Ambrose. Forward right, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel, folks. Come on now. Make sure you are subbed away. Also, continue to like the video for Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre right here. Oh, baby. Drew McIntyre in deep trouble, though. McIntyre. Ambrose got laid out again. I'm pretty sure I said Drew McIntyre in deep trouble. I meant Dean Ambrose. And the second steel steps to the face of Ambrose. Falls count anywhere. Kick out again. Rat and Roll, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. And David Rowdy, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel as well. Oh my God, Drew with a stalling suplex delivered to Dean Ambrose there. They're going to go down into the cover again. 2 kick out again by Dean Ambrose, and this match is still underway. Is that Pat McAfee at the front? Is that Pat? That might be. Anyways. Oh, we're going back into the fans, though. Back into the crowd as Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose. That guy's on camera. He's pretty happy. Did he go with a low blow? I think Dean Ambrose just hit a low blow on Drew McIntyre. Hey, desperate men got to do desperate things, right? Look at the old dudes at the back there. They're just like slowly moving, trying to slowly get out of the way. Dean Ambrose, though, right onto the attack now. And now Ambrose firing lefts and rights onto Drew McIntyre, who is down after the low blow. Some right hands being delivered, but now Dean Ambrose backs off just a little bit. Thank you guys, by the way, so much for 108,200 subs. Don't stop there, though. Oh, no. McIntyre has a steel chair, and he uses it across the back of Ambrose. Man, oh, man. Dean Ambrose is in trouble now. Oh, my God. Hung up right over by the pyrotechnics and, like, the, is that the audio? The penalty box. Oh, that's what this is. Okay, so they're right over by where the penalty box would be in the Pittsburgh Penguins games. That's kind of cool to see how they're using the whole arena. Drew McIntyre, though, going for another steel shot. But, man, Dean Ambrose captures him there and now throwing him back into that weird little blue thing. I'm not sure what that's called. Some sort of wheelie thing. I don't know what that's called. Case? Sure. Man, Drew McIntyre hanging on for dear life, though. Dean Ambrose taking him for a ride. Drew is in trouble. Oh! Collision sends Drew McIntyre crashing to the ground. And this is still going on, this no disqualification, no countouts, falls count anywhere match. Still going on. Elbow drop, 2 kick out by McIntyre on the concrete floor. This is really quite interesting watching, you know, a falls count anywhere match with Dean Ambrose. He literally puts his body on the line. He doesn't care. He straight up just doesn't care. Someone's going through a table, though. I feel it. They absolutely are. Drew McIntyre, though, backing up. Is he looking for the Claymore kick? No. Hiding behind that. Oh, Dean Ambrose hops up on top of it. Gets out of the way. Nice move there. But slammed right back into the blue crate again. King167 saying, Con, did you know that if you aren't in any action, you must wear a suit or tap out or professional attire or you get fined? Well, makes sense. You know, work attire. You are representing a giant, giant company, right? If you're not in the ring, you might as well be dressed appropriately. Drew McIntyre, though. The right hand lined right up. Dialed right in for Dean Ambrose's face. And now McIntyre. What's he got in mind? Oh my God. Right in front of Renee Young. Her husband, man. Oh my God. Renee's got to be scared. Oh, but nice move. Side suplex delivered to Drew McIntyre as Dean Ambrose takes advantage now. Hung up on the top of the table there. Dean's going right on to the attack. Here he goes, delivering some right hands, delivering these shots. This brawl is underway. Reminder that Dean Ambrose is fighting for Roman Reigns, the potential concussion that Roman Reigns suffered earlier tonight. But man, oh man. Dean Ambrose has Oh, low blow to Ambrose. Renee's like, watch out. Don't go too hard on that. Oh my God! Did Dean Ambrose just get stabbed with a pencil? They just stabbed Dean Ambrose with a pencil. What the hell? Right in the eye. Oh my God. McIntyre going right into it. Oh, throwing him right into the paneling on the Titantron. Are you kidding me? Drew McIntyre trying to wipe the Shield out one by one. Now McIntyre has Ambrose up again. Oh my God, Ambrose sent into the paneling head first one more time. Oh my God, that might be it. 2 kick out from Ambrose, staying alive. How? Jeez, man, this is unbelievable. How can you be bored of Drew McIntyre? He was just in a bad program with those trio, right? That's all. Drew McIntyre's been very, very entertaining. Oh, the open hand strike there to Dean Ambrose from McIntyre. And now he's going right on the attack, continuing away. No way! Oh my God! Dean Ambrose is in deep trouble being pulled right through there. Oh my God! He's defenseless at this moment. No, not the Claymore. Not the Claymore there. No. Drew McIntyre, don't you do it. No, Drew. Oh my God! The Claymore kick to Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has been laid out. No! The hell? 2, McIntyre beats Ambrose. Oh my God. Drew McIntyre is a beast. This is the Drew McIntyre we need to see. No prisoners taken. Drew McIntyre wants to hurt him. And he did just that. Dean Ambrose laid out at the hands of Drew McIntyre as he stands tall to finish the show. This feud is going to be really, really good. This is going to be really, really good. Oh my God. Folks, so tonight we absolutely had some crazy moments. Tonight's Raw was really good. Like legit, guys, tonight's Raw was really good. We have a new Intercontinental Champion in the form of Bobby Lashley. Triple H and Batista are now official at Wrestlemania. Friggin' Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns are about to have a feud. And Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose just tore the house down. Great match. Great show. Fully enjoying these new writers. Good job, WWE. Thank you for saving your product. It was going a little rough for a little bit there. But I believe that's going to bring us to the end of the show today, isn't it? Drew McIntyre stands tall as Dean Ambrose tries to crawl out of there. Ambrose is still staring down McIntyre. No way. No! Dean got hit with another Claymore as we go off the air. Another Claymore from Drew McIntyre. My God. And that's how we end the show. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Monday Night Raw. That was really, really entertaining. Very, very fun. The finish was amazing. Honestly, guys, WWE, kudos. You wrote a hell of a show. We are on the road to WrestleMania, guys, and it's only going to get